I know. So Rox is being the biggest sweetheart ever and is taken over with Cal after, well, kind of his fault. I was literally on my way out of the door and he was coming to the door. And so I think that woke her. So I was literally about to be out of the door. So instead, everyone gets to see what I'm working on for my Dungeons and Dragons. So I was like, you know what? I actually would love opinions on people from people. So Mark, you like the Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm sure you have strong opinions. Uh, I'm gonna do a Cowboys and Chimeras thing for my all ladies game. So the general theme, actually, let's just bring it up. It might be quicker to just show people what the theme is and how I think this is. So yeah, the world. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty much made a world that's gonna be similar to the new world. Yes, that's entirely what he sprung from. Well, not entirely. Okay, so I actually had a bunch of plans about what I could be willing to run. I really wanted to do Shadowrun. I really wanted to do some. Like, I like changing systems. I love D&D, but god damn, can it be? So I had a bunch of different plans. I had a bunch of things. Like I literally gave the girls like 5 options. I'm not kidding, like 5 of different worlds we could run, different ways we could do it. I had a really good time with it. But the moment I brought up Cowboys and Chimeras, the one lady, Sandy, who's amazing. Sandy might be my favorite mom. Don't like tell the other moms, but no, that's not fair. I really like the other moms. No, we have all good moms, but Sandy's really great. I genuinely get along with Sandy very well. But anyway, she immediately was like, "So about cowboys, let me tell you about the most sensual experience I've ever had, which didn't lead to sex." She had like this crazy long, convoluted cowboy story that was like back when she was like working for the federal government and out in the middle of nowhere, and she just had this. And by the time she was done it, she's like, and then he just said, I reckon if like it was like and said reckon and like just like this whole crazy cowboy story about this guy in like all leather being like a cowboy and herding cattle and this just crazy story. And she's like, I have never been so turned on in my entire life by someone who I was never going to see again. And then right after that I'm like, okay, and let me tell you about the other ones. And I finished the other ones and everyone's like, so cowboys. I'm like, fuck Sandy. Yeah, it's Sandy's fault that we're doing cowboys. Not that it's like a huge problem. Obviously, it's a really neat idea. And I like the idea. And it's one of the things I thought about as well. Is like the way that we have colonialism that happened, of course, in North America. Part of the problem was because like they didn't have spells like cure disease available to everyone. Yeah, no, nothing's running. I've started nothing. This is literally the most basic bitch just chatting stream. Um, Hi, Arclight. Okay, so so people have the spell cure disease. So obviously the whole like smallpox blanket thing couldn't have been done. Um, okay, some people might have firearms, but like if someone can cast fireball, like the weapons thing doesn't actually put them that far ahead, if at all. So this whole idea of the First Nations people, hey, type start chatbot. Okay, so I need to hit start. Where's start? It's on the sidebar. Okay. The sidebar of OBS. All the programs. This is why. Okay. So the sidebar has got Twitch, my Cowboys thing. Or do we not that far over? It's on the start menu. I mean start menu. Like we're talking classic old school start menu. Yeah? Because I have nowhere to type in there. Yeah, alright. See what I can do. Any of these things, chatbot? Just type. Oh, Streamlabs chatbot. Hey! Look at you, clever thing. Do you want to allow this map? Okay, so I don't know. I think I might have started chatbot. Hi, Cloudhopper. I am not Rocks. You might notice. This is the subtle first hint. And of course, the biggest hint of them all, he's not blonde, plus the glasses. Not like a Clark Kent Superman thing, I promise.
Milk those.
Okay. Apparently that's a thing that's happening now. See, these are things that I wasn't going to even bother with.
9,000!
I'm not rocks. Actually, if you read the description for the stream, it should actually tell you what's going on. I mean, like, not to shame, but what the heck, guys? What the heck? Let's see if I got it right. Did I do it right? Yeah, it says Sonnet's Takeover. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm good. Good. I did the things. I'm drinking wine. No judgments. Anyway, so this world I'm making. I don't know who's been here from the start. I may have to repeat this a million times, but anyway, honestly, kind of what I want more than anything is for people to be able to. I think I have to do that manually right now, Mark. I think Rox did something. It needs to, yeah, it needs to be all done manually right now, and I'm not gonna learn how to do that last second. So Rox can do your demon thing as soon as he gets back. Okay, so hi Fluffy Bunny. That's a lovely idea. Thank you so much, Mark. That would make my life a lot easier. Yeah, nothing's on. It's fine. Oh, what else should I put on then? TTAS chatbot stream. I'm gonna turn TT. Oh. Turn this on. Oh no, that doesn't make any sense. Well, anyway, so yeah, so they're, instead of the First Nations people are more or less going to be the indigenous elves that live there. I decided they'd just all be elves. For ease, really, for me. So the first people who came were humans, and humans like made friends with the elves, and the elves were like, whatever, humans are weird. They want to put cows on the land. That's weird. To be fair, cows are weird. Totally get it. Then I've got it all listed here. The dwarves showed up. Of course, dwarves don't really like ocean travel, so it was only kind of the bravest of the dwarves really were willing to make the trip, or like the most desperate, which is not necessarily a good combo if you think about like personality type of the kind of people who showed up. Chickens are not mammals. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I have this whole world I'm building, and it's been fun. I've made a map. The ladies have some really interesting ideas already for characters. The one lady I actually met up with on yesterday. How quickly the days blend together. She's immediately like, are half-orc monks a thing? And can I just do it because that's what I want to do? And I'm like, yes, obviously do what you want to do. Live your best life. Thank you for the hydrate. I was getting a little parched, and wine is awesome. But yeah, so half-orc monk for sure. Unlikely, honestly, because Dungeons and Dragons doesn't entirely. I don't know, like, does energy equal mass to the square of the speed of light? That's equals MC square, is that right? Energy. Yeah, I mean, I honestly question whether it does, because I don't think it can in Dungeons and Dragons, because like how else would the energy of a fireball be created? Like it's literally being created out of nothing as far as the world is concerned, unless there's a better description of magic. Like it's actually one thing that I always struggle with when I'm writing a story is how does magic work? And I need it to make sense. So yeah, see, she's like thinking like, okay, so the origin story for the girls, because I'm not dealing with any of this you all met at the bar bullshit and people decide they don't trust each other. You all need a reason, you're all together, and I need it to work. So what they've done is one of the girls is an elf from this new world that was like orphaned after her parents decided to explore their new world, like this new world's new world. And was sent to the same orphanage as everyone. And so she wants to return home. She wants to meet all of her like kin that she's never met. And so all of her other friends from the orphanage, which is apparently a very well-funded orphanage, are all going to join her on this mission. So like every single character is an orphan. Every single character does not have any weird siblings or things that are come up later, which honestly makes my life as a GM a little bit easier. But they're all just... Oh no, these are First Nations elves, so they're more likely to know, like, I don't know, the Thunderbird. Or the Great Raven Spirit. Or, you know, the salmon, the children of the salmon, which is always a fascinating story. But the story of the mosquito is one of my favorites as well. Why do humans exist? Thank the mosquito. All the animals in the world got together and talked to the Great Maker and said, humans are awful. We need to get rid of them. They hunt us. They destroy our land. They do everything bad. And the Maker said, all right, if every animal agrees to get rid of humans, we'll get rid of them. But only one animal stood up for us, and it was the mosquito. Because we're so delicious. And I like that story. Just so you know, we still exist. The Great Maker allowed us to exist because of the mosquito. And I like it. It makes me way too happy. I sometimes think of it when I get a mosquito bite, but I'm usually just like, you blood-sucking little... And then I say the C word to the mosquito. Hello, Ice Reaper. I am not your typical person. I am literally Rox's wife, who is taking over because he took over with the baby for me because he's a goddamn hero. And I'm talking about the Dungeons and Dragons world that I'm creating right now because I apparently cannot run a goddamn module again. Because as good as Strahd was, like, Jesus Christ, Strahd is great. I love Curse of Strahd. It's fantastic to run. It's so easy. It's streamlined. It's a piece of piss. As much as I agree with all of that, I kind of was feeling stifled creatively. I added way too much extra stuff. Like, you don't even know. Like, the ladies are already like, so how much did you add? Like, how much of that, if I went to run it, would I find? I'm like, ooh. How about you? Extremely none of it.
Happy 4th to all my Marika peeps.
Oh.
Remember, every time
Sorry,
fireworks burn something,
I can't actually rainbow the stream. Or the game. This isn't a game. Because I'm not Rox. Conveniently, Rox is showing up now. So I'm probably going to go work on all my Dungeons and Dragons stuff by myself now. Like a nerd. That's heck of a Sunday night there, Fluffy Bunny. Wait. I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with the Dungeons and Dragons. I'm trying to make it make sense. Hi, flying turtles. Yeah, no. I think people are very excited by me, you know, Dungeons and Dragonsing. But that's like the peak of Mostly Silver Hills, yeah, I think. Hi, Falico. Yeah, I'm not Rox. He just arrived again though, because he's a hero and a goddamn gentleman, taking care of the baby for me. Good man. Did you want me to get up, sweetie? You wanna? Well, it's your stream. I was just hoping. Can't stream R and M for you anymore. What is R and M? One sec. Radio and music? Did I get it right? First guess? If I did, I'm very impressed. Yeah, no. I was hoping to get some opinions about Dungeons and Dragons ideas and like recreation and marbles. Rick and Morty? Rick and Morty. Okay, that makes way more sense. I don't know. My first thought was radio and music. But of course, someone's just talking about Rick and Morty. Okay, so Rox is actually here, so I'm going to let him take over, and I'm going to go work on my Dungeons and Dragons by myself like a nerd. But if anyone has any opinions to help, I'll be stoked. Bye!
Oh, there you go. What's shaking? How's everyone doing this evening? Here, let's, oh boy. Get everything set up. The female filter was turned off, indeed. How's everyone doing tonight? I should switch things over to Skyrim. Damn, I had a list of all this stuff that I was trying to keep track of in my stream title, so now it's all gone. What was there? God damn it. Good, excellent. I'm happy to hear that. How was everyone's America Day for those who are from the States? Oh my gosh. I need to change my audio over. There's a lot of stuff I do to set up for stream usually, and so I just have to kind of try and bomb through it all real quick here. It was epic. Oh, nice. That's a good thing. Yeah, Rick and Morty. We've only watched the first episode of it so far. I haven't watched more of it yet. Make me want to play Skyrim again? Oh yeah. Speaking of the order of importance here, I should probably start that up.
Insufficient.
Hang on, let me get Leorin board open and a taskbot, and because it wasn't launched before OBS, I just have to cycle that. All right, filters should be able to run again. I don't know if you're around, Mark, to re-enable them. I could do it if not. It was epic. Epic is good. Hot, but largely reasonably so. Good to hear. Indeed, Treason Day. Still playing the good old US game of is it guns or fireworks? That's so crazy. The only time I've ever heard gunshots while not, like, you know, out at a place meant to shoot guns at was when I was in the States. It's a weird feeling. Even the mortars were set off on the ground, they like exploded in the tube. Mortars. Hopefully that's not in a place that's at a high risk of fires. I don't think Rock saw the boys yet either. Nope, I have not. We were just talking about that a stream or two ago, though.
Hey, tips and ideas on the Cowboys thing? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. The stream just gave me an amazing idea. Oh, what is that? What amazing idea did you get? Replace the Windows error sound with a recording of "You must construct additional pylons." That's a pretty good one. Not enough of us being gas. The best of sounds and only a little trigger, indeed. Alright, let's get some Stream Raiders going on. I guess I don't need to play any highlights tonight. Plays mages, get assist from healing. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Anyone who takes part in Stream Raiders can jump in there right now and get themselves some treasure chests.
And I'm going to throw down a mage. A magic user. There we go. Those are all the units that are going to get hasted. I'm a shapeshifter. The best of the sounds. Make characters out of Play-Doh for your D&D adventure? Well, we've got a 3D printer, so I was thinking we'd probably do them out of that. I'm quite partial to the 3D printed minis. I quite like them. Yo, Sloth the Unlucky, coming in here with a big old raid. Welcome in. How goes this evening? Good timing. We're just getting off the ground here. Just getting started. We could run some Stream Pirates if anyone's into it. I'll get it ready just in case. I've also got my night filter on from last night. I should turn that off. You could just 3D print that that dryer I made. Do you have like a print file for it or whatever? That would totally be a thing. 3D printers are lame. 4D is where it's at now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want a bunch of little tabletop miniatures that expand through space and time. Omnipotent, welcome back. How you doing tonight? Raid! Live from Sloth the Unlucky. It's Sunday Night Live. Thought I'd bring the party your way. I always appreciate that. Mucho gracias. Big shout out for big old raid. Much appreciated.
Problem here.
I can make one fairly easily. Just need the STL. Yeah, I think so. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Push start stream again? I think I didn't. No, I did. I hit start.
4D printers print things out of timelines. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I'd like to print, you know, like a billion-year-old life form, and I don't have a 3D printer, so I'll use the 4D one. I'll DM it in Discord when it's done. Oh wow. Do you? So you have experience with those pieces of software? I think everything's set up now, how I usually have it. Malurk, need my R&R. Well, I appreciate that, Sloth. Yeah, thank you again for the big old raid. I'm just getting started. The waifu decided she wanted to swap out, start my stream while I put the little one down. So we, whoa, what the fuck? Why is this like a purple wireframe? Oh, Ice Reaper, go and get that reward. Nice. The Broken Staff, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome on in.
Rocks!
Oh, the door is a separate print piece? I don't know. How would that best print? I'm honestly not sure. Whoa. That was a wild sound. Midnight here. Also want to spend time with the fam. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. Got into 3D modeling while I was working at a 3D printing company. Oh, that's very cool. So I just said 4D printers being something metal like that. Instead they're calling 4D printers something else entirely. Are 4D printers an actual thing? It's just like a 3D printer, but it does something else, I guess? It's just like a misnamed printer, I guess? Oh yeah, the old waifu swap out.
So what now?
So, our Fallout game. We got a lot of folks following us. We got these 4 followers. Appreciate the lurk, Ice Reaper. We were just about to go and join the rogues, right? Go down to the Ratway. Oh, I also need to pick up Harold's sword from the Riften blacksmith Balamund. Alright. Do you mind?
Come to see Balamund perform miracles with... There's nothing more I can teach you.
Boo.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep.
Classic bait and
Here's the
switch,
sword.
indeed.
Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Stop slaying walls. What a good burn.
Take a look.
It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Let's sell off all my heaviest shit. Goddamn, the Nier Automata soundtrack He's just so good. It's crazy.
If you need any
Misnamed
more
3D printing. It's essentially 3D printed stuff that changes shape after being printed. Show up for Sonic, go grab a plate of dinner and come back to you. I know. I get that a lot. My apologies. My apologies. And I'm playing Skyrim. Not even talking about D&D. So I could talk about D&D. At the moment, I'm starting up a campaign and running Curse of Strahd. So I got two different sort of D&D things on the go. Oh, thank you, Arclight. You're benevolent. I appreciate it. Yeah, someone showed me a 3D printed thing they were really into that's, it's basically, it's like a slug, and it, like, moves and flexes, even though it's 3D printed. You have to, like, crack each of its segments to get it to start moving around and stuff.
Hey you, stop right there.
Which seemed kind of cool.
Empty your pockets or end up as skeever food.
Empty my pockets? Bro. It's true. It's true. Sonnet has much better boobs than I do. Can confirm. Yeah, vacuuming's on the list, but I don't know. I'll put boobs higher on that tier list. Yo, thank you so much. Moby was taken, so I chose this. In Canada, a late happy Canada Day then. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, happy Canada Day. Happy belated Canada Day to you. Happy Treason Day for those who are over in the States there.
Let him go, Hunan. All clear.
Or in the UK. I figure anyone in the UK can also celebrate Treason Day. Right? Bob, happy Bidoof Day? Bidoof, or isn't that a Pokemon? Emotes. Well, unfortunately, it takes another person getting on the scam train to get emotes. Why not both? Yeah, boobs and vacuuming. Absolutely. Truly, name a more iconic pairing.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. Hunan will
What are you looking at?
Alright, so there's just people living down here in the Ratway. I'm guessing it's called that because there's rats that live there. Aw. Sonnet with the cheer. Firing off a hype train. I appreciate that. I appreciate the hype. Mucho gracias. Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate it too. Yeah. Yeah, in our city, there were some people who celebrated Canada Day by tearing down a statue of James Cook that overlooks the water. So, and putting in its place red dresses meant to red and orange dresses meant to represent the missing Indigenous woman and all of the children that were found in mass graves on church grounds recently. So, happy Canada Day. Apparently Game Freak, that's Pokemon, right? I have no idea. Named July 1st Bidoof Day, and nobody apparently has a clue why. That's funny. Schnapps if you got it, otherwise a fortified wine. Do we have schnapps?
Good.
We've got a blackberry thing, we got different things. I mean, these are my holidays. I'm in Estonia. It's almost 7 a.m. That's crazy. So you're 10 hours ahead of me. Okay.
The best shit.
Sure, yeah. So we got some cherry kirsch. Would that do the trick for you for the schnapps? Otherwise, in terms of fortified wine, we have brandy and port.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from the...
Yeah, dude. I saved the shit out of you. Here, let me show you a little bigger. That's what that looks like. It's a cherry kirsch. Good enough? Alright. I'll double fist it with my wine. I love your name. It's a pretty great name. It's a pretty great name. Bing cherry schnapps. Yeah, well, here's to drinking some schnapps. Hang on while I pour it. Damn, this was used last night for a different thing. Did you want to give this a little rinse, maybe? Or oh, okay. Cheers, shops. Schnapps sounds good. Nuggle. Limited edition. Indeed. Indeed. It is super limited. Oh my god. So many things cluttering my desk. It's tough, you know, I kind of go through phases where it's like, you know, it's just hard to do stuff. Hard to, hang on. Hard to get things done, you know. Hard to be productive, should be what the term I'm looking for. And then my lack of productivity, makes me feel worse, so it becomes harder to be productive. Great. So right now, everything in my room is a little bit cluttered. Till I get a bout of energy to deal with it all. My accounts are old, I had that problem since then. It's funny. A name kind of like that, but it wasn't as good. I have a second, like, troll kind of account. How are you today? I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Honestly, one of the highlights of my day is always, streaming, hanging out with you amazing folks. I mean, you know, I've been here for less than a half hour, and already we've got a big old scam train about to fire. I appreciate y'all. I really like hanging out with all the folks who come through. You know? Moby was taken, so I chose fish. Unfortunately, I don't think the scam train's gonna happen. I don't think anyone's getting emotes today. Because there's only like 30 seconds left, and we're at, we're not at a level 1, but I do appreciate the biddies. And I apologize for the lack of emotes getting disseminated, but I hope no one feels extra scammed by the fact they don't get anything for their bits. Oh, well, thank you, Sonnet. I appreciate that. Appreciate the big old cheers. I did what I could. It's all good. I don't say that to try and get folks to cheer anything. I'm just saying you know, Dragon Soul absorbed. Why the fuck was there a Dragon Soul in that rat? That's a fucking mighty rat right there.
My money's on the
All Maker, protect me!
Who's this lowlife and why did he attack me? Who's Rat Doe? Who's Doe Rat? Always love that old Final Fantasy victory theme. Yeah, absolutely. What a classic. Want more stuff to drink? We have unlimited options. Previous name was My Almost GF Ran Away. I think that manifested the result, hence this new one. If I get even more power, that's good for me.
What are you looking at?
Good evening.
Well, no more. Victory's yours, I submit.
Oh, the rats are hostile. Oh, and the dude's just like running from them.
Did you hear something?
Okay, I killed one rat. Whoa! And I made all the other rats angry. Whoa. Sorry, bro. Whoa, Ring of Rejuvenation? Gloves of the Pugilist? Maybe the rat beat a dragon. Maybe. I think it's... yeah, I don't know. Mine may have been J. Loivukeen or Moby Lunchus? Never Moby since that was taken. Huh. Yeah, all my old usernames I cringe at now, so I'm very happy with Rocks in My Dryer. That's my name. Oops, oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Hey, humanity. What's happening? Schnapps is one of the drinks I need to drink slowly. I get sick on it if I chug it for some reason. Probably because you're thinking like, what is it called? Mick whatever it is. Like mint schnapps kind of thing. Like schnapps the brand name, I assume. Cheers, by the way. Have some of that Kirsch. I think it was May 2012 when I joined Twitch. Wow. That's quite the old account. You can check your account age. I have a bot to check that if you like. Why are there rocks in my dryer? Why aren't there rocks in yours? Supposed to be in uni right now, but I'm not. Just undercovers right now. Yeah, just all bundled up. Playing hooky. The Ragged Flagon. Nice, this rat had money and a spell tome of Corpse Explosion on it. That's a well-read rat. I was just labeled as cinnamon schnapps. It was sweet AF. Yeah, so the schnapps, the like brand of like cinnamon schnapps and peppermint schnapps and all of those and stuff, peach schnapps, are very, very, very sweet, absolutely. Yeah, Goldschlager's another. Those are liqueurs. Those are, yeah, those will make you sick if you chug them because they're almost exclusively sugar, and having that much sugar that quickly will make you feel sick, for sure. You're not meant to really have that much of like a, I don't know, just like refined stimulant. Addictive substance, that swiftly. Is this like a beheading block? They drag people down into the fucking sewers and then they like guillotine them? That's kind of metal. Those are not schnapps. Well, technically they are, because they're the brand name schnapps. They're not what traditionally what like the word schnapps means. But they're a brand name called schnapps. So they are schnapps. It's like saying that Coca-Cola is not a pop. Like, or whatever, I don't know. It's like, it is, because that, you know, I don't know. Brand name is a thing. Pretty much brandy made from knock grapes. The mage rat with no teeth. He utilizes Corpse Explosion to make a smoothie of his food. Oh no! Damn. So this is where people poop, I guess? I kinda hate the taste of alcohol, so when I do drink, it's soju mixed with something. Yeah, soju can be kinda nice. Yeah, it's fairly neutral. For some reason in North America, we decided schnapps means liqueur. Yeah, it is kinda weird. Mobilunkus was bad. I was using it in many games. Moby was the shortened version. Heard the name Mobilunkus when I was young, because my mom's a microbiologist. Mobilunkus is a bacteria residing in female genitalia. That's quite the name. Oh, this is just like dungeon dressing. Oh, it's kind of cool. I don't even know why I'm exhausted. I slept like 10 hours, even ate some extra melatonin gummies to help me sleep. Well, that's probably why. Because you're still like shaking off the effects of having a bunch of melatonin in your system. I would guess that's why you still feel tired. Because you got enough sleep, but you know, you tranquilized yourself. Yo, Catherby coming in here with a big old raid. Welcome on in. I appreciate that. Damn, 9 years old. Yeah, that is an old account. That's impressive. Jack Daniels tastes almost exactly like gasoline.
You have the entry in there before the timer hits 0. Silly.
I could see that. Yeah.
Like you have. Well, you're. What? Oh.
Hey, I have that alert too.
Oh, hey, thanks. Whoa.
Kind of.
BTR.
That's sound cue at least.
But what?
Jack Daniels is okay and Dr. Pepper. Jack Daniels is okay with stuff, but yeah, it's a pretty low quality spirit for sure. Like it's a corn mash. It's not even a brandy. It's like a yeah, not great. Not great. Not something that I would ever really recommend to anybody. Let's get older into the meeting. I reported myself in WoW and got a free name change. Gentleman Jack. Yeah, they make better quality spirits for sure, but like the Jack Daniels that most people, you know that's like a really common brand name is a very, very low quality spirit. Vex, give an old man a chance, why don't you? I know I may have a few years under my belt, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun. Believe me, I can show you a thing or two. Quit playing hard to get. I saw how you blushed when Dirge started reading from the lusty Argonian maid. You're a firebrand and we all know it. Take me up on my offer and stop playing the tough girl. We all know the toughest ones are the softest on the inside. Wow, just take no for an answer, dude.
Well, colour me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see... Well, colour me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Yeah, how's it going, Catherby? How's your night been? How go the battles? Wish my internet gamer tags had more creative origins. I mean, Lord Humanity is pretty good. I'm surprised that wasn't taken. Like, how long have you had that one?
Reliable.
Dr. Pepper is probably one of my favorite sodas for mixing. I agree. I agree.
So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain.
So just pick the drink redeem. Something that's behind you? Yeah, if you type ! Drinks, there's like a literal list of all the drinks that I've got in the old collection. Yeah, there's a lot to choose from for sure. So now I've got you know, we decided to have some wine with dinner, and then also I've got this cherry kirsch on the way. So you know, we're just yeah, it's tough to see. There's I could certainly give you a very, very quick sort of expedited tour. But you know, we got yo, my skeleton friend coming in here with a big ol' raid. Welcome on in, friend. How you doing tonight, man? First gamertag back in the late 2000s was Cool FGX, which didn't make much sense. My nickname and family's Cool, like literally cool. Random words behind it to make it unique. Thanks. Hello. How is Mario vs. Rabbids? Or Mario and Rabbids or whatever. I kind of want to check it out. It seems like a Mario version of XCOM, which I love good tactical games, so I kind of want to check it at some point. Yeah, anyway, I was just going to quickly show off. You know, we've got the a few drinks down here that are just kind of like assorted miscellaneous things. Up here is more the drink we just took out. The Kirsch usually goes there. These are kind of like liqueurs, assorted things. There's some tequilas, stuff like that. Then up here, mostly whiskeys. We've got like Canadian whiskeys, American, Japanese, Irish, over to the Scotches at the far side that you can't really see. Then there's like smaller bottles. Basically all the little short bottles that'll fit on this small shelf. So we've got some more Japanese whiskey, some local rums and gins, more rums. Most of our rums actually are in shorter bottles. We got like 3 different rums up there, little airplane sized bottles, and then all of the oversized bottles, stuff that doesn't fit on the lower shelves. So that's a variety of different things, whiskeys and gins and rums and yeah, all kinds of different things. So that's sort of the quick tour. Then we got the mini fridge for anything that's chilled. Yeah, and that's the selection. Lord Noob 69. Wow, that's actually a pretty good username too. That's pretty classic. I feel like that if you tried to make Lord Noob 69 as a username on most places now, it would probably be taken. I got into gaming in the 2010s because that was what I thought was peak humor at that time. Janie, how it goes? Also, decent. If you like XCOM, you'll like it. The rabbits can be not for everyone. Yeah, I imagine. I don't know. It might seem a little cringy, but I like gameplay above most other things. Good mechanics will make up for kind of silliness. Yeah, we got Jura. Absolutely. Yeah. Recently told the same thing. That sounded funny for me because Jura pretty much means like bullshit. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny because that's the name of a fucking whole island. I only changed it to Lord Humanity a few years ago. My first Twitch account under Lord Noob 69 got hacked. This name's as old as when I made this new account. Almost 4 years now. Yeah, Nika, we don't have the coffee grain, which won best whiskey in the world a while back, but instead it's the From the Barrel, which is also quite nice. Could get in trouble if you say it drunk. Pfft, Nika, please. This name is nearly 4 years old. Yeah, totally. That's I mean, like, yeah, a month and a week, and then you'll be at 11 3 years, 11 months.
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand.
All right, looks like we're gonna start doing quests for the
Right. And I can
the Thieves Guild now.
a permanent place in our organization.
You said it? What, Nika? That's just the name of a whiskey.
The debt is secondary here. What's more important is
People spawning in randomly. There's too many followers. They're kind of like bugging out.
A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Yeah, Nika has like 3 or 4 different
Of course.
we take
care of our own.
Exports. They probably have a lot more in Japan, but
Get going.
and only one of them I think has like a lot of accolade, which is their coffee grain.
Helga is a devout
But it's nice.
follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine.
All their other stuff like is still good.
Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
Coffee still, that might be it. Good bar eyes for one. Which one?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarf.
Yeah, From the Barrel is good.
Shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Kirava's stubborn. Talk to Talon J at the Bee and Barb and see if you can get something out of him. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
Another coffee one. Yeah, and it's not coffee like
I'll be here.
like coffee like the bean. It's spelled differently. It's like a whole other concept. Well, we don't have many people in this battle. Oh. Well, let's see what happens. Bang. Nico, please. Excellent. Yeah, it's a bit of a risky joke, for sure. My usernames are always some iteration of Pike. A laser name, and it's my last name with some letters removed. Oh, interesting. I use my actual name as the name for almost every D&D character I make, simply because it already sounds like a fantasy thing. Because I'm named by hippies. Pike is the fish? I imagine more like the medieval weapon. Or both, I don't know. They're spelt the same. A pike is like a type of polearm. No! Damn. I got taken down. Whoa, what the fuck? Dude is full of clowns? Running around carrying gold and throwing pies. I've never really noticed that before. Well, my username was Lord Pedantic. It was actually supposed to be Pedantic. I would assume so, but I misspelled it on Twitch. Yeah, that's very ironic. I like it. Short my name to Moth and use it everywhere. Yeah, that's a good one. I actually really like Mothbeard. I think that's like that's an excellent name. Because it's like, if anybody wants to redeem any rewards, by the way, there's one that's been redeemed already. What were you wanting? Who was it that redeemed it? Ice Reaper. Are you still around? If not, I'll just give you the gold, because that's a pretty safe bet. But if you do have a preference between Monk Scrolls, Musketeer Scrolls, and gold, let me know. And if anyone else wants to redeem anything, I like all three of these are actually pretty good rewards. My username is just Japanese phonetic for my actual name. Renza Genie is your actual name? What? I don't understand. That doesn't sound like an actual name. My favorite was a DS3 build named Pontiff Pikeroy 15th. He was a cleric of sort. Nice. I think anyone who sees your stream will know you someone with good intent, not malice. Such here's some. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. What kind words? I do try to be a good person as much as possible. Oh, Ice isn't even in this battle. Ice Reaper just redeemed the reward and then, yeah, isn't even in there. Alright, well, let's fire them off at random then. Renza is a bastardized or English phonetic of my last name? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was actually having some chats with my roommate today, about how frustrating it is that there's so many, I mean, basically evil people that exist. Like, there's not really many other words for people who, you know, hoard as much wealth as they humanly can and intentionally destroy the world. Yeah, I had a bit of a heavy chat. It's we're living in frustrating times. Having a 2-year-old especially, I really wanted to inherit a functioning world with societies that are trying to do good for people. And at the moment, that's just not a reality. Use my actual name in some RPGs or online fantasy games, because to a lot of people, it seems like a name from some fictional place. I like it. Yeah, Genie I figured was your name, but Renza is the part that I just assumed was kind of like a random word. I didn't know that it was like similar to your actual name. I can't read any Japanese, but I do love the manga, anime, and Gaki no Tsukai. I don't know what that is. Indeed, Genie. I talked to an older gen person, they asked my name. Like I dream of Genie. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good reference too. I think she's talking about Genie, you know, the
I'm busy.
Dad Rock song. Yo.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. All right. Chill. Jesus. Don't hit me. Nice. I like the decoration in the flagon. There's like playing cards and like boxes full of goods and books and shit like that. Wow, that's sketchy. A basket with books in it, like right next to the water. Instruments and stuff. That's cool. Seems like you don't have any Estonian or Finnish liquor. Sweden is the closest, but that seems like a poor choice for me. Yeah, Estonia. What alcohol exports does Estonia have?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face.
Whoa, Jesus, burn.
artful than nature has bestowed upon you.
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. What
Shall
a
I remake your face?
absolute burn.
I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned
What while I hated my real name, everyone has a hard time pronouncing it. It's religious, which isn't bad per se, but I feel like I'm disrespectful for having a religious name but not being religious. Years ago to start just accepting it. Yeah, totally. I mean, the thing about a name, my favorite sort of analogy for a name is that a name is a gift given to you by your parents. And so it's not some sort of law, like it is a legal thing, but you can change it. So like any gift, like you can enjoy it and use it for as long as it suits you, but I think yeah, I mean it's good that you accept it and you're happy with it now. But yeah, I know lots of people who go by names that they weren't given, and I think that's like normal in this day and age, especially people who grew up on the internet all got to choose their name at a certain point, which is like
until next time.
Pretty sweet. I guess Gaki no Tsukai is a Japanese comedy variety show. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah. I was actually subscribed to a subreddit that was Japanese game show subreddit for a while, because the highlights are pretty amazing. Not much, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we've got Aquavit. It's local, though. Not only hoarding wealth, there are people who get off on harming others emotionally and physically, and also wrecking relationships. Tons of evil mindsets and actions out there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the ones that are the most harmful are the ones that affect the most lives. But absolutely, there are people who just in their daily lives are just like, just intentionally inflict harm and have malicious intent. Absolutely. Kind of terrible. Beer and vodka. Most known liquor is Vanatallin. I've never heard of it. I would imagine we probably have Estonian beer around. Vodka isn't really something that I just buy whatever the cheapest vodka is, because vodka is all kind of the same. I've had you guys as friends since Inobius is a phonetic, and because what my last username was. That's funny. I like that there's a bunch of folks who have like these neat sort of like phonetic versions of their names. Yes, our daughter, we gave the name Valkyrie because we wanted her to, you know, have a, I figured, you know, tuck a really cool name in as the middle name, so they've got something badass that they can break out whenever they want to. When I had an internship at a hotel, one of the managers suggested that I change my name to something people could more easily pronounce. Whew, Jesus, what a fucked thing to say to somebody. You're going through paperwork just for an internship? Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I can understand just being like, at a place with a lot of foreigners going through, having just some sort of like nickname or simplification or something like that. Like, I kind of understand that. But, yeah, like, it's pretty rude to like ask someone to do that. Like, if you want to have a name that people kind of, like, if you want to use your actual name, knowing that people might stumble over it a little bit, like, that's absolutely, you're right. How are things in Estonia? Yeah. How's the old Rona treating you over there? It's a good question. We here in Estonia have 9 vowels. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if they're referred to as umlauts over there. I guess they're different types of accents, because there's a couple different ones. Yeah, I've been practicing German a lot lately. I'm at day I don't know, more than 75, closer to 80, I think. Day 80 in a row of practicing on Duolingo. Mostly just because, you know, obviously my wife's German. I have German family, so I've spent time in Germany and stuff like that. And so, and our daughter is a dual citizen, and she has German citizenship. So, you know, we're planning to like teach her some of a second language, and I feel like I'm going to be falling behind and won't really be able to communicate with my daughter in that second language if I don't practice it and learn it. So I'm having to get used to letters with accents as well, and it's very it's not that bad actually in German. There's only a few of them. Names are so weird too. I'm 88% certain I don't require legal action to go by Moth legally IRL. Depends on the place too. Like, for example, where we live, and I think in most of Canada, if you get married there's no paperwork required to legally change your name. You literally just start using the new name, and then you let people know, like, and you get new ID and stuff like that. So you just start using it. It's like, so yeah, you can kind of just choose your name and then get your ID with that name. Usually the proper sounds of Arnold. Yeah, totally. I think that's how that's pronounced, right? If you were to say that as a word, that series of vowels. Very common for those coming to the U.S. from China to, for higher education to pick up American nicknames. Yeah, very common. Absolutely. It takes some getting used to. I already told her, yeah, accents are weird. I already told her she should call me Khan. I think it's basically how you pronounce the second part of my name, and I'm pretty sure it's easier than saying my full name. Yeah, and Khan is a name that pretty much everyone knows from, like, you know, at least Star Trek, but it's also very simple to say, you know. It's cool. At the moment around June, many bans were lifted. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, hopefully that means that your, you know, sort of infection rate is lower. I'm always intrigued. Like, I think there's quite a few of the states that kind of just let it kind of run rampant, and like, was it San Pedro, Texas, where they had to like truck in like frozen trailers in order to hold all the corpses because the morgues were full, so they had to literally store humans, dead humans, like waiting for the morgues to be able to catch up, which is like quite a drastic difference from places that just, like, you know, introduced kind of common sense rules about social distancing. And yeah, so hopefully a lot of places are, like, doing well now, though, regardless. I'm hoping. It's really sad, though. The folks who I know who are living in places that didn't take it seriously at all, and the whole issue of, like, the pandemic became politicized. A lot of the people I know who happen to live in those places are part of that vocal minority that is, like, you know, sort of like, why aren't we doing anything more? Like, please don't, you know, don't. And so, yeah, those are the only people that I've really interacted with. So it's, yeah, I know there's still a lot of people in those places who aren't wild about that method of dealing with a pandemic, global pandemic. What's even funnier is my name's so long it doesn't even fit my ID card. It cuts out near the end. That's funny. New Rick and Morty was good. That's good to hear. Was it the second episode, or are they up to the third now? Only have to wear a mask for 2 more days. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll probably keep wearing a mask for longer than necessary. Actually, well, where we are, we're doing really well. I think we're down to something like 20 or 30 cases of COVID in a population of 500,000. So we're doing really well. So I probably won't wear a mask unless the cases start spiking once the mask mandate goes away. Frozen trailers, that's some shit I've seen in a Purge movie or something. Yeah, exactly. That's why it was so newsworthy, right? Does it call me something like king? That's a good question. It does kind of sound like it. I think a Khan in some cultures is like a czar, isn't it? Like a word for a leader. New variant's kicking butt right now. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Pick the drink. This reward is temporarily out of stock. Yes, Sir Pike redeemed schnapps, so we ended up going with a cherry kirsch. Slid some STLs in your DMs. Oh, nice. Awesome. I'll send that to my roommate who's got the 3D printer upstairs. The third one. Gotcha. You haven't seen the second? Yeah, we've only seen the first so far. Just how one would pronounce the second part of my name. It's not my actual second part of my name. It's just how one would say it if it were separated. Oh, funky. Spectrum. That's your provider or whatever. Current recommendation is if you don't have both shots, you should still wear a mask. Yeah. Exactly. When it starts cooling down, I'll start wearing them again. Too hot to wear one for 4 to 10 hours straight. Yeah, that's why. So the mask that I've been wearing since the start of the pandemic is a very, very lightweight cloth mask. So it doesn't bother me at all to wear. And if I ever forget it and I wear like a sort of medical grade mask, it's like, holy shit, it's very hot. Pretty intense. It's a, yeah, major difference. How many drinks do you currently have on the go? I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a rude question to ask somebody. You know, I'm drinking as many drinks as is necessary. No more. No less. Gotta run, being summoned away. Sounds good, Falico. Well, hopefully we'll catch you again soon. Oh, Schnapple. Yeah. Get some schnapps. How was it, by the way? It's nice. So it's a cherry kirsch. It's strong, so it's like definitely a liquor. It's kind of like almost like a cherry vodka. It's a very, very strong spirit. Khan is a ruler or nobleman. Yeah, that makes sense. Actual name means criterion, proof, evidence, affirmation, testament in Arabic. Interesting. That's kind of cool. We cut actual cable, we kept digital cable, which is supposed to let us stream the same channels, but I apparently no longer have access to Adult Swim. I can send you some websites if you like. If you got an ad blocker, you know, there's some good sources to watch television. You know, cue the use of that emote. Do I need to add another? Jesus. I don't think you can right now. You should be able to watch a lot of the Adult Swim shows online, though. Yeah, I think in the States you can. I can't here. Yeah, kirsch. My kirsch is like a type of spirit. Yeah, kind of like a what is it, like a grain alcohol? Cherry vodka sounds bomb. I love cherry flavored things. It's nice. I'm already feeling it. But I've already had a couple glasses of wine. If you have X number of drinks on the go, we can't add more. You could try. I mean, I arrived at the stream with some wine in hand, and then the pick the drink got redeemed, and you can only redeem that once every hour, I think. So I don't know. Keep an eye on it. Don't know what I'm the evidence of, but hey, I'm evidence apparently. You're evidence that, you know, 2 people were willing to get it on. Also sounds like cherry. Cherry is Kirs in Estonian. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's the root. I did for quite a while. Gotcha. Oh, hydrate. Good call. Good call. So watch old seasons on Hulu and whatnot. Yeah, we don't really have Hulu here. Oh, hydrate. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Gotcha. Cherry beers were like creeks. Creeks? Yeah. I gotta begin the day. Nice being here. Have a good night, Roxy. Yeah, cheers. I really appreciate you hanging out, Omnipotent. Nice chatting. Yeah, sorry about the, you know, the massive lack of progress in Skyrim, but I mean, I don't know. Every stream would be a just chatting stream if I could get away with it. Yeah, enjoy. What time is it for you, Enobius? Out of curiosity. Saying you gotta begin the day. Are you, you over in Europe, or? Checking out my name means straight or correct in Arabic. Jokes on my parents. I ain't straight. Yeah, stick it to the man, if you know what I mean. You're gonna be drunk by the end of the night? I'm already feeling kind of drunk, so by the end of the night I might be sober, honestly. Estonian has German, Hungary, some more roots. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been trying to practice German as much as possible. The thing is, like, practicing it, like, written, you know, I'm learning words and stuff, but I feel as though,
I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, it's quite the sneer. Look at that resting bitch face.
I'm not here to hold your hand.
What
Figure
a...
this one out for yourself.
What a sneer. That is like, I've never seen any NPC that has like a resting bitch face like that. That's amazing.
Don't you have something to do?
More of a junction. I go in all directions, but this junction has had no traffic for quite a while. Yeah, well, I think everyone's been having a dry spell in the midst of a pandemic, aside from those who went into it with a partner. Oh yeah, grammar. Yeah, German grammar can absolutely eat a dick. I think it was Orson Welles who had a whole rant about German grammar. Was it Orson Welles? I don't know. Google, if somebody's willing, Google Orson Welles German grammar rant. I think.
You need advice? Talk to Bryn.
I think that's who had the whole rant about it, and I'd love to see the. It's like a very eloquent and angry rant about German grammar. Vex looked quite vexing though. In the UK, gotcha. Yeah. So it's like, what, 9:30, 8 hours ahead of where I'm at, so 5:30 in the morning, 5:35. Approaching 6, yeah. Most of us come to streams for the streamers, so I wouldn't say you even have to get away with the very thing most come for. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm just afraid to try and do a just chatting stream, because I feel like no one's going to show up. But yeah, I don't know, anytime the chat is active, anytime people are hanging out and interacting and the community is here, I much prefer hanging out with people rather than, you know, rather than gaming if I can get away with it. I love gaming, but I like hanging out with folks way more. I mean, this is all the socializing I do. Why would German grandmas eat dick? Why would omas eat cock? I don't know. Oh, Josh got a new boyfriend. Wow, that's kind of cool. I was about to say that was quick, but I guess they actually broke up quite a while ago. His new BF has a photo captioned "Just a faggot holding a baguette." Pretty good. That's pretty clever. What's the name of the resting bitch face NPC? Oh, so it's a modded NPC. So this is this is Vex. Okay, yeah, she's one of the Thieves Guild characters. A bunch of them have been overhauled. So Vex looks a lot different. Obviously, Freya. Freya's looking like she just got back from the stylist. Then we've got Lydia. Lydia's also got quite the coif going on. And where's Tanilia? Yeah, she's definitely been overhauled. She's been reworked. Janassa has a whole mod literally just for Janassa.
Good.
Just to overhaul her.
Janassa for...
This motherfucker here, Brynjolf, looks fucking real fancy.
Oh, Brynjolf. I always love Brynjolf.
It's up there too.
Ooh.
Have anything for us yet?
Ooh.
My thoughts are always with
I approve the new man. Nice. Never met him, but I approve. Yeah, it definitely suits Vex. I mean, that's, you know, they thought about it. I don't think it's an accident. Yeah, she's got a scar on her face too, I think. Or is that just like a reflection?
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do?
I think that might just be a reflection. She did not look like Lydia. Agreed. Also, you know, I've stripped off her armor. You know, I put all my followers into slightly skimpier gear. You know, to show off the mods, and no other reason. Also, I think it was Wyra that chose the outfits for everybody, so you'll have to blame her for being a horn dog.
You've already learned all I can teach you.
You've already learned all I can teach you. I love it. We got a Cockney here.
You've already learned all I can teach you.
Yeah, well, chimney. It feels like a bit of a... I don't know, it feels like they're kind of try-harding the Cockney accent. Yeah, that was a stranger, totally. I was sad when I learned you can't marry Brynjolf. Vex looks like my mom when I don't talk to the guests who come over.
Your fearlessness never ceases to impress me.
You want to introduce me to your mom? What mod is that? Oof, you'll have to be more specific. I've got like 250 to 300 mods, somewhere in that vicinity. There's a series of 3 mods that are called, oh fuck, not kaiju, because that's a fucking monster. There's something, it's like a 5-letter Japanese word. I don't know. It's all weebs who make these games, and I don't know any Japanese, and I'm not really part of that subculture, so I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, there's like something war maidens. They're like something the war maiden. There's like 3 or 4 of them that overhaul the different women of the game, and then there's one called I think Men of Winter or something like that that does some of the men in the game. Like these guys obviously are default with their like, you know, busted ass faces, but the men that have been overhauled are that's part of the Men of Winter mod. There's like 50 mods that overhaul the women in this game and 1 that does any of the men. So I don't know. I figured I didn't want for every male NPC to like really stand out, so I downloaded the 1 mod I could find that you know, makes the men a little bit more, you know, handsome, but most of them still aren't done. So bikini male. I wasn't the one who invited them. Why should I talk to them? As far as the face looks much different. Yeah, they totally overhauled the shit out of the sort of the most common and sort of fan favorite NPCs. Mostly just say it looks super different, and you'd have like new characters to interact with. This room is my haven, and this room is my haven, and I shall not have any strangers invade it. Everyone knows why Brynjolf's so clothed. I don't know what stylist, but maybe the next Miss America. Yeah, totally, Yuki. I agree. Pretty over the top. Janassa for life. Oh, for the faces? Yeah, the faces, that's all part of the same mod, which is, hang on. I can probably tell you what the mod is. It's, yeah, the Skyrim mod list. I'm just gonna crack it open and Control F, Maiden. Baijin, that's the word. So there's one mod called Baijin War Maidens, there's one mod called Baijin NPCs, and there's one called Baijin Wives. So War Maidens is like followers, Wives is potential wives, and NPCs is just like a handful of other NPCs, shop owners and shit like that. There's one that overhauls Serena, just Serena, called Serenaholic. There's also, yeah, Men of Winter. There's Pandorables NPCs, and that also overhauls a bunch of them. Yeah. And those also have like prerequisites. Like a bunch of them require things like Eyes of Beauty and Eye Normal Map Fix and different hairstyles and shit like that. There's a bunch of prerequisites for them. You definitely don't want to know my mom. My dad used to say, "Don't stick your dick in crazy." All right, good call. Yeah, but he did apparently. Touche. What Japanese words? I'm weeb enough to be of help, but kind of missed the question. Baijin apparently is the word I was looking for. How else would you know not to do it in the first place? Yeah. Have an awesome day, Enobius. Thanks for the hangs. Yeah, did it enough to make you a thing. Oh well, you know, maybe he didn't. Who knows? Why can't I jump there? Oh, there's like a lantern or something above me.
I'm busy.
What is this? Why is there this like curtain here? It's part of the overhaul? These like curtains and banners? Oh, because it's called the something banner, right? No, it's the Ragged Flagon. I like these too. These things that are like, they're dressing. Like none of these are actual things you can take, so it always looks like this. I like these things overflowing with cabbages, but they're not actual cabbages. That's like just textures. I think that's a really elegant way of decorating a place. Vex is warning to Delvin. Delvin, master of sneaking, huh? If I ever catch you trying to sneak a peek at me while I'm bathing in the lake again, I'll cut off your most valuable asset. Delvin, I have a full score of glass arrows coming in. If you want a piece, I'll sell them to you for my cost. I need to keep the merchandise moving, or else that bitch might catch on to our operation. If you want them, they'll be stashed under the docks in the usual place. I'll check back with you in a week. Oh shit, bunch of elven arrows stashed? Alright. Oh, it's like a coaster. Oh, that's cool. Under the dock, eh? Oh. I tried to like dive under the dock and... Huh. Okay. Oh, maybe it's the dock outside of this place. Maybe this isn't the dock they're talking about. Huh. I thought I heard you say gaijin. Yeah, that was what I said at first. And with biological parents, those two were crazy. They're made for each other. I think it's funny how many men have a story about a crazy ex. I have a story about a crazy male ex. I do apologize. I make more jokes about my mommy and daddy issues than most people try to insult me to. Aww. Oh my god, move. Hope one of your mods adds that in. Referring to the dock in the city of a base game, the stash was never added in. Oh, that's probably fixed. Like crazy just attracts those who want to see good in people. It always happens when you least expect it. I guess so. I think, people who are crazy, you know, quote unquote crazy, just for lack of a better word, let's talk about people who are, let's say emotionally unstable. Prone to, whoa, Jesus Christ. You know, prone to, let's say, cheating, lying, manipulation. I think that often, very, very attractive people can sort of get away with being that kind of shitty. And so that can be a thing too. Like, sometimes people are just physically attracted to somebody who ends up being like a very manipulative, awful person. So that can be part of it too. Sometimes it isn't even looking to see the good, but it's just like blindsided by some sort of, you know, next level manipulation. I can think of a couple cases of people I know where that has occurred. Certainly not saying all hot people are crazy or all crazy people are hot or anything like that, but, you know, that can be a thing. And an ex who cheated on me then tried to convince my friends that I was cheating on him. But I was like head over heels for the guy. My friends didn't believe him, thank goodness. Then he married that girl. Oof. Yeah, you very much dodged a bullet. Well, I have a crazy ex story myself. Had an ex with crazy parents. Now that's a weird one. I could see that being funky. In the Sanskrit Urdu language, my name means something like love or a loved one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we got our butts whooped. We just don't have enough people. There was only 9 people in this battle. It's a boss battle. Come on in here, y'all. Help out. There we go. Let's try that again. We broke up because the parents didn't exactly appreciate the wealth gap we have between us. It's mutual. I don't want our parents to breathe down our neck constantly because of me. That's a tough one. That's weird when people can be shitty about money. You blend in for a while, then it slowly leaks out when they get comfortable. Yeah, totally. Well, just as you get to know them, as you witness that behavior, you start to realize, like, oh, okay, you're, like, not well. Probably the problematic one in relationships, being ace and all. That can be a tricky one, for sure. You know, because you kind of want to find someone who, you know, has a similar kind of drive, right? You don't want to, you know, feel like you're withholding something from them, and they don't want to feel like they're having to pressure you, and it's kind of a lose-lose. Unless you, unless you find someone who's interested in the same thing. Like, more of a, you know, emotional relationship. A lot of crazy people are just insecure, and you kind of want to bring them up, help them be comfortable with themselves, but it's up to them to change themselves, not you. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, crazy is such a shitty kind of problematic word, but yeah, I think most people are just referring to somebody who is kind of emotionally volatile when they use the word crazy, which could be a lot of different disorders. Sociopathy is one of the more common ones. First, my parents aren't high income, business owning men and women. I don't eat 3-course meals at fancy restaurants. Oh, God. Why would you? What a waste of money. You can have like a perfectly good, super fucking tasty meal for a fifth of what people spend going to like fancy places. And often be more full. Sometimes fancy restaurants don't have very good portions. Yeah, absolutely. We're all a little crazy. 100%. What's wrong with home cooked food? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, personally, I really, really don't like making food. I've just never really discovered the joy of cooking. For me, my biggest, let's say my biggest extravagance, my biggest luxury, my biggest vice, the one thing that I sort of spend money on that maybe I don't need to would be food, going out and eating food. I love sushi. You know, I often go out and grab just like some fucking basically fast food burritos. I like to, you know, go get food whenever possible rather than make it whenever I can. But like I don't buy new clothes and I don't buy, you know, I don't believe personally in owning like a brand new vehicle. I don't, you know, I don't know. I just, that's the one thing that I'm willing to spend money on. My style of crazy works with most people. I'll be so busy, can't spend some time making some fried rice. But I get into a job that doesn't give me enough time to cook food at home. No amount of money can take me out of my mom's fried rice recipe. Nice. That's called adventurous. Yeah, Sonnet really likes making food. And yeah, hopefully she's instilling that into the little one. Because it's just something I just don't like being in the kitchen. I don't like standing there, standing over stuff. I don't like to prep. Yeah, it's just, yeah, not something that interests me personally. Yeah, you do buy me clothes sometimes, like once or twice a year. But yeah, like I don't believe in, you know, fashion. I think that that's a, you know, that's just a byproduct of an unhealthy sort of capitalist society. That's, I don't think poorly of anyone who's into fashion. If that's your bag, like that's fine. But I can't wrap my mind around it personally, so it's not something that I partake in. Home after a long day of school and work and cooking myself a familiar meal. Nice. Yeah, I know quite a lot of people who like cooking. They like enjoy the act of cooking. I don't. I actively dislike it. It's not even like neutral. It's not even like, oh, I guess I just gotta cook and be over. It's like I dislike the time that I spend cooking. I love home cooked food, but don't like cooking. Yeah, that's very relatable. What is fashion? I just wear whatever I feel comfortable in. Like spending $200 on a shirt because it has a little image of a person playing polo. Buying sneakers because they have a specific logo on them. Buying baseball caps that have a specific logo on them, having to keep your baseball cap in a specific condition or have the stickers on it or whatever. That's fashion, I think. That's modern fashion. Leaving things you shouldn't wear because it isn't his style. Yeah, there's just like things I don't feel comfortable in, absolutely. I think having a style isn't fashion. Not at all. Fashion's a pretty specific word. Love cooking. Cooking's fun. I get a lot of satisfaction if the food I make gets praises. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a healthy, normal thing. Absolutely. For sure. My wardrobe is 80s graphic tees and 20% office casual. Yeah, I own one suit. I bought it for our wedding. I have one pair of dress shoes that were... I don't know if they were given to me or loaned to me by Sonnet's dad. But either way, I think of them as his. Then I have a pair of shoes that I wear. Cooking is art you can eat. Yeah, I'm not much of an artist. Bulk prep's the thing, throwing random crap in a pot, seeing what happens. Sometimes great meals come out of it. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I don't know. I make any food where I can do a thing and then leave, and then come back and do a thing and then leave. So like pasta, stuff like that, right? I'll boil some water, head out of the kitchen. I'll come back later. I'll add things to the water, head out of the kitchen. Set a timer, because otherwise I'll burn a thing until the smoke detector goes off. Well, my mom's been hinting that she wants me to find a significant other soon and try for grandkids. Still studying, tons of unresolved issues, need solving with myself. Yeah, that'll happen when it happens. That's a crazy thing. Buying a computer because it has an Apple on it. Yeah, totally. That's fashion. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, buying specific things. Expensive watches. You make fried rice, have Uncle Roger rate it. Totally. I love ordering good food because I'm worried I'll make something and not like how it turned out. I just love ordering good food because I love good food. I love the taste of good food. I love feeling the feeling of having a meal that has all the things that my body's craving. I just really dislike making it. All their other children aren't giving her enough grandkids, so now she's got her sights on me. She already has grandkids. Tell her to go smother the other kids. I'm telling them that new Tomorrow War movie. It looks kind of entertaining, but it didn't give her higher ratings. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, pasta. Pasta's quick food. Frozen stuff. Fish sticks. Frozen pizza. Yeah. Totally. Frozen things. Something that you have to just set a timer for. That's the food that I make. Cook like me? That's, yeah, 100% how I cook. I'm really, really happy that Sonnet, like, is so creative in the kitchen and makes really good food and balanced meals and tries to incorporate all the different things that a person needs to help keep our daughter super fucking healthy. Because she makes excellent food with her for breakfast and lunch, and then for dinner I do something that I can set a timer for and walk away. Or I order food somewhere. I have enough nieces and nephews. I don't need kids of my own. I made some questionable things in the past. I don't want to be stuck with a ton of food I dislike. Yeah, that can be a thing. Fish nuggers, indeed. Hey, Tranquil Waterbending, how are you this evening? Greetings. We're just chatting food tonight. Problem with her is she loves to dictate how her kids handle her grandkids, like intense micromanaging. Ugh. Yeah. Well, you know, at least you don't have to worry about it. Pizza sticks in the shape of a hut. Yeah, lots of veggies. Our little one loves veggies, which is nice. We don't do any refined sugar for her, so. You want to slack while cooking, make a roast or a stew, or start making a soup? Because the stock takes time unless you use bouillon cubes. Yeah, that's too much. It's a bunch of prep. You have to, like, prep a bunch of veggies and stuff like that. You've got to, you can't just set a timer for a specific amount of time and then take it off. You have to, like, know whether it's cooked and have a feel for it. I don't have that. I have no affinity for cooking. I don't, you know, someone will be like, hey, is the whatever ready? And I'll be like, I don't know. Did you set a timer for it? Like, what do you mean, is it ready? Like, well, look at it. Is it crispy or golden brown, or what's the texture? I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care to know. It's not a thing I understand nor an interest I have. Like, this is your meal. I don't fucking know. I don't know how the hell I'm going to tell her my long-term plan is not to have any kids without getting a death stare to the core of my soul. I mean, eventually, you know, you'll just say it and get that death stare. It'll be good. You'll get it out of the way. Pain in my neck has moved my upper back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I probably should be concerned. You probably should get relaxed. Are you taking a bit of ibuprofen? Can function as a muscle relaxant and would probably help a lot. 400 to 600 milligrams of ibuprofen 3 times a day will function as both an analgesic and muscle relaxant and probably help massively. A lot of the time when I cook, it's crock pot food, so I can chow for several days on one cooking session. Nice. Well, make sure to take ibuprofen with meals as well, or it'll make your stomach upset. And drink lots of water. It'll help your neck and back. I want to stew in the pressure cooker. Can cook, I just don't like to. Yeah, I can't, and I don't like to. My boyfriend made pull apart pork stew. Nice. Yeah, I've never eaten pork. I've heard a lot of good things, but I don't know. It's not for me. Gonna wait and see if it moves my lower back before I go to the doctor. Yeah, I mean, a doctor, if it gets bad enough, will just give you really high quality muscle relaxants. But you can nip it in the bud with muscle relaxants that have that are sort of a little bit easier on your system. So ibuprofen would be my recommendation for sure. If you're sour, if your soup is crispy, you're doing things wrong. One day she'll die and you'll be childless. Just put it off forever. Yeah, totally. Wait till she's dead. Saturday I made beef jerky. Had eye of round cuts in a marinade since Thursday. Wow, so it was like 3 days of marinating meat. That's crazy. 100 Hail Marys daily is key for good health. Literally all my mom's cooking. It's all about the feel and estimation, the timing, amount of ingredients you put in, and everything. Yeah, that's that's not how I've ever cooked. However, yeah, never been a part of my life. I have a plan that's super lame and I want to do. Okay, I'll brace myself. I can live through the pain. I don't like taking pills. Neither do I. That's why I'm saying if you take a little bit of ibuprofen, which is a very, very low grade painkiller that'll help to relax those muscles, then you won't have to like go to the doctor and be prescribed something that's a lot more kind of hardcore and may come with side effects and stuff like that. Because I'm the same way. I don't like taking pills, but ibuprofen can be a really good preventative. So, I don't know. I would recommend it. Vitriol, how you doing tonight? How is your night treating you? Oh my gosh, what an adorable little kitty emote. Is that new? I have a theme for a child's lunchbox when she goes to daycare, a different country each day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is lame. Lesson told by a doctor too. Yeah, I guess doctors usually prescribe the heavier duty stuff though. Hey, thank you so much, Sonnet, for the gift sub to Vitriol. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Give in to temptation. My mom used a phrase in my cooking. I guess that's enough. I'm gonna go for the night, but it was nice chatting. Yeah, Yuki, have an awesome night. If you think you have enough garlic, add one more heaping spoonful. I think the last time I used a measuring tool in cooking was when I tried making a cupcake. Yeah, baking requires measurements for sure. I fell on my head while doing a backflip once, and now I'm all jangled up. I was on a trampoline. Well, yeah, I don't know. 400 milligrams of ibuprofen a couple times a day, and it'll probably help a lot, and you won't have to wait until it gets so bad that you have to go to a doctor and take some heavy duty stuff. They're great, but I don't like baking. Fucking A right here. I season things by the eye and then taste testing. Yeah, I don't do any of that. Did it for her, not for you. Well, thank you so much, Sonnet. I appreciate it on behalf of Vitriol. If I'm making doughs, that's when I do measure ingredients. Can't have it too wet or dry. Yeah, it makes sense. You want moisture to be appropriate. And with meals that are meant to be spicy, I always put slightly more than the last time. It's gotten to the point where I think I need new peppers. Yeah, we kind of have to cool off on the spice.
Made trouble for Veckel, ended up with a smashed head.
Simply because of the fact that Cal is a little bit sensitive to spice.
Stench, rats and assorted lowlifes as neighbors.
Yeah, Sonnet takes care of everybody. Sonnet's a real stream mom.
Works for Maven Blackbriar now. Left me down here watching this garbage heap. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything up.
Oh boy, you really just dropped your fucking headphones in the middle of everything. This is frustrating. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Frustrating. Got all tangled up in my keyboard and almost pulled it off my fucking desk. Oh, jalapenos is about as spicy as I get. Jalapenos can be good, but they can also be too spicy. No, I didn't throw them at you. I tried to throw them onto the bed, and then I ended up... yeah, I ended up tossing them so they hit the wall instead. I did not mean to. I meant to just throw them onto the bed for you. Kind of frustrating that I don't get the same high as last time when eating spice. That's called a tolerance. Flavor greater than heat? Yeah, 100%, obviously, for sure.
They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
We get along really well. You saying the same things I would say about cooking? Nice.
I think so too.
I don't mean to be mean to Sonnet.
Hey, here. Have one on the house. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Hmm. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the Thieves Guild got a big overhaul.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Stay out of trouble, or there's going to be trouble. Wise words. I can do peppers raw at this point. A lot of the sauces I want are American, and they don't usually ship it to here. Let me know if there's a certain sauce you want. I can see if it's something that I can get and then ship to you. Yeah, let me know if you got a certain thing you're looking for that you can't find.
What was that?
Something?
God damn it. I blame all my followers for being unsneaky. Whoa! Oh, holy crap, dude almost killed me. That was intense. I'm gonna take your clothes now. Starting to wonder if my jalapeno plants is gonna fruit. Is it hot enough there to grow jalapeno? Board of hot sauces from the Heatonist. Sauces used in the Hot Ones series. Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of Hot Ones. Mostly tweaking my mom's current spiciest recipes, which have been working surprisingly well. Huh. Alright. Oh, dead Nord in here with a nice necklace. Weird that no one fucking took the necklace off him. I guess you're just what I needed. Moby, I think I ordered them like once, but the prices were a little bit too steep for me. But yeah, let me know if you find something online that you're like, ooh, that's the thing. You know, if you get, yeah, if you can like come across something that you think I might get access to, that's within your price range, let me know. Something to keep in mind. Post it in the Discord or something like that. Most peppers will grow here. I still have a bit of the original Last Dab left. Oh, nice. How is it? A lot of people usually compliment it on the show. Probably should continue my melee Fallout 4 character. Now I'm seeing you play Skyrim. Seeing the highlights that you posted does make me want to try that out. A melee build for Fallout, that is. Whoops, I thought there was an ingot there that I was going to be able to grab. Instead I grabbed a weapon I don't want. Hide bracers of experience? What the fuck? Of experience sounds really good. Gain 2% more XP. Oh shit. Well, all skills improving 15% faster, I think is even better. Shipping of the customs cost, like the same extra as the sauces? Oh Christ. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. Stop it! Fucking flies keep drowning themselves in my wine. Like, just stop. Stop suicide bombing my drink. God damn. Alright, let's cover it up. I do miss suplexing some bandits. Yeah, totally. Last Dab does have a nice taste, but the massive heat of it kicks in too soon, so I can't really enjoy the taste for long. That makes sense. Current season of Hot One sauce is fun. Yeah, totally. I love that show. I think it's such a clever concept for a show. I'm so happy that it took off. Like, because I was watching it from really early on, and just seeing the caliber of guests that they've been getting, like, ramping up more and more. The one thing is, like, they still do, like, a shitload of research. They really, you know, put in the work to have, like, well-researched questions and stuff like that. However, I do kind of feel like, oh, quest item. Like, the host, Sean Evans, is kind of speeds through it a little bit. Like, isn't really, super... Like, I don't feel like he's listening as much and kind of bouncing off what they're saying. Like, kind of feels like he's just kind of trying to get to this next thing that he planned to say. And it might be the heat that's doing that to him, and kind of, like, you know, making him rush and making it hard to, like, even hear what people are saying. But, yeah, I feel like they kind of rushed through the interview a little bit now. A little more than they used to, at least. Let me make a hot sauce again this year. I got a legendary armor loot that makes me go invisible if I crouch and stay still, so my suplexing ninja man's been going great. I have the same in my playthrough. However, I'm using a gun with the scope, and the scope is invisible because all the stuff you're holding is invisible, so like you can't see where the scope is on the enemy. So I actually unequipped the mod, or not the mod. I unequipped the legendary like modification, the armor thing. Fly in a drink. Snack, more protein. Yeah, I'll pass. I don't need protein that much. I actually had a really big, nice protein-filled dinner. Got a bottle some for shipping to people. Could do. I got some tomato and bell pepper fruitlings. So maybe I'm just being paranoid as a first timer. Spice tolerance of some of these celebrities is surprising. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Some of them like are just, yeah, really good at kind of focusing and channeling. Yeah, Sean and the team do really deep searches. The brand of sauces are delish too. Yeah, I'm always interested in hearing from people who have actually had them, like what their experience is like. Because yeah, I don't know many people who have actually tried them. Have you picked some up then, Vitriol? That's a lot of mods. You aren't gaming. Emmett, what's happening, my dude? How's your night going? Yeah, steak and salmon, it's true. I believe there's a mod to fix the invisibility issues caused by that specific armor attribute. I probably should use it too. It makes it hard to use something like my Pip-Boy while crouched. Yeah, exactly. That's why I unequipped it. Now you mention it, it might seem like he's trying to speed up the convo. Yeah, totally. Going well, basically doing nothing. Oh man, I remember when I was able to just do nothing. God, I do kind of miss that. There's not... I feel like I don't get as much of that. Tough to pull off just total vegetation. Really hard to catch streams these days. Salmon. Yeah, we have amazing salmon. Bobby Lee shitting himself on the show. Oh my god. Yeah. I love Bobby Lee. I really like Bobby Lee. Despite the fact that he's totally like a fucking just a sociopath. I think he's like truly like not a good person, but he's a really funny dude. I've watched so many interviews with him and a bunch of episodes of his own podcast and stuff like that. For some reason, Fallout 4 uses different types of invisibility. The Stealth Boy works fine, but the Chameleon armor attributes are wonky. Oh, funky. You're gonna have empty nest syndrome soon. Yeah, I know. It's well, it's only been you know, 2 and a bit years, and already, you know, it's kind of like, holy crap, you've like grown so much. It's really wild to see just how big that little human is. I don't know. I feel like we're doing our best to sort of equip her for the world. And she's yeah, she's more articulate than ever. I took a I did an audio recording of us doing our nightly story time together. and I feel like, yeah, it's insanely adorable. Like if she gets much older, you know, she'll be much more sort of articulate, and it won't be quite as cute necessarily. So she's really at a real sweet spot for just how adorable it is to do like story time together. I don't know, I feel like I need to maybe start a Patreon or something.
He explained it all to me.
Where
before, when I still understood.
the reward is
I still know.
is like getting to be part of story time. I think that would be a good Patreon tier. Look at what Bethesda released an HD texture pack DLC when modders already made more optimized and better looking ones.
Never find me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Go away, go away, go away.
Okay.
Death is finally over. I'll try and make this.
No, it's fine. I can go away. Well, too late. Waste not, want not. I'm gonna take that gem.
I had a medal. It had someone's face on it. I threw it away. It didn't help.
Alright. Well, all your shit's mine now. Some quests have obviously been better than others. I start pronouncing K and C sounds right. I downloaded that DLC by accident when I first got the game. I had to say goodbye to my FPS and I didn't know why. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like tons and tons of gigs of like just a bad mod, basically.
Ah, so tender. Come here, you juicy morsel. I'm gonna eat well tonight.
Dude, why do you want to eat me? Why you gotta be such a psycho? Horse meat. I bet he's selling those to fast food places. Hey, new book. Oh, it's like someone's journal. At least you didn't take an arrow to the knee. No, not yet, but maybe I should have fired a couple arrows into the knees. Couldn't forget Bethesda trying to get me to use their mod workshop or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh, let's haste our whole army. Well, everyone except Gotherby's archer there. Yeah, Creation Club, right. The armors and weapons are fine. The big mods are hit or miss. Oh my goodness. Yeah, having to pay for stuff too. Fucking crazy. Who pays for mods? Or they paid Nexus than pay Creation Club? Did pay Nexus $100 for a lifetime of premium. Wow, that's awesome. I think it's 50% off, I'll get it. Boop. Owl Vibes and Sideways Action get some rewards. On to the next battle. Let's do it. Yeah, my thing is I'm so cheap, you know? There we go. Those are all the people I'm gonna haste. Let's do it. First Skyrim experience was during the release date. I played like 70+ hours straight, but forgot to save at some point and accidentally attacked someone in Whiterun. Damn. This is something like 50 cents to a buck at that point. The creators do get a cut. Yeah, I think probably the best thing to do is to take like your absolute favorite mods and literally just like support the creators on like Patreon or their PayPal tip jars or whatever. Helps with downloading gigantic mod files like textures or music. I could see that. Guards wanted to kill me, not arrest. Lost a solid 11 hours of gameplay. Oof. Yeah, when I first started, I played the shit out of it. I picked it up on PS4. No, PS3? Yeah, PS3. It was 2011. And I played for hours every night. I played like a shitload over every night. And one day I came back from work and Sonnet was playing it. And I suddenly realized I never did a hard save. All of my saves were just auto saves from like walking through doorways and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, my whole fucking file must be gone. And I had like a mild anxiety attack. And then I went and checked and I realized, oh, she had switched over to her account on the PlayStation. And so it was like a fresh save and all of my stuff was safe. And I was like, I remember almost having like a fucking panic attack. Because I had played dozens and dozens of hours at that point. Like probably, maybe more than 100 hours actually. 1 megabyte a second isn't terrible. When you start downloading gigabytes of mods, it adds up. Yeah, I guess so. I'm patient. I go to download them all and then I come back the next day and install them. And told myself time to sleep. Managed to get stuck at a death loop after becoming a vampire, then going to try to cure it. Townspeople trapped me in a house and all my other save points got wiped. Oof, that sucks. Damn. That's a tough one. If you happen to have the right gear, you can like...
What? No, that's not me. I'm not...
quaff a shitload of potions and stuff and run out, try and get through. Delphine sent me. She has a sample of her bathwater for you.
So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Oh yeah, Mark throwing down the song requests. This is back in the 360 days though. No mods or anything. Yeah, I was playing on PS3 when I first started playing.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You had better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want.
Even now, the All-Maker watches.
This'll just take a moment. This one always starts. There we go.
I played Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicle. Oh yeah. That was that game you were saying has all the elements you're really digging.
Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk.
Is the fact that it has no death, is that like a big selling point for you, or is it mostly the other mechanics of like being able to just sort of wander and craft and build and stuff like that? Because I can think of a couple other games that I think you'd really dig that are similar to that. Obviously, there's quite a few within that type of genre, but a lot of them do have some sort of like chance of death, like roguelike type elements.
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs
yeah,
to
that's a big part of it.
Before you all wake up and see what's going on?
Yeah, aside from like cities, skylines, and stuff, I can't think of very many games that that don't have some sort of risk of death. Speaking of city builders, Mark, have you played Tropico? Have you ever played any of the Tropico games? You don't having to worry about survival or combat. Just want to explore, craft, quest, forage. Nice.
They wouldn't listen. Fools.
Let's check it out. But right now I'm split between Minecraft and Ark with some work colleagues.
Yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
Haven't played the Tropico series? They're pretty fun. I mean, it's like Sim City, except you get to play as Castro. Yeah, it's like a 4X type of thing. Well, no, it's not 4X. It's not like exploration and stuff. It's like a Sim City type game. It's like City Skylines or Sim City, but you're Castro. You're a dictator. So you'll have to, like, if people get unhappy enough, they literally have like a civil war, and they have a coup.
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. All
I'm building a giant mushroom at the moment.
Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired.
I'm one of those, dude.
They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
Wow, I just got hit by how drunk I am. That's yeah. Over the course of just a couple hours, I've had a lot more than I usually do. Oof. My goodness.
Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of Terraria was just like building.
Take me to Delphine.
Constructing places, creating like the perfect little apartment complexes for all your followers and stuff. Although I guess that mechanic has changed a bit. Yeah. Shit. Huh. Little strong box. Eidolon's Edge. One-handed attacks do 20% more damage. And you block 20% more with your shield. Whoa, that's intense. Things without combat or deaths are great to chill to. Either listen to tunes or audiobooks. Was 60% done with the last Foundation book. Nice. I think you dig Tropico. It's got a bit of humor to it, but not like a ton. It's not like a comedy game.
Well,
like,
I guess that's good enough. Let's be honest.
the humor comes out of the fact that it's like, you know, you're basically being Castro. Oh, I see. You've forced me into a fucking corner and sat down forcibly. Move! Get out of my fucking way. There we go. Where'd dude get a fucking giant's toe? That's pretty wild. To be honest, I forgot who brought me to this channel. Can't figure it out. Let me think here. Hang on a sec. You followed back in April. April 12, eh? I mean, I could deduce it by going to my Twitter and scrolling back to April 12 and checking the tweets that I made shortly after that date in order to see who had raided me. Because I always like to give a shout out to the folks who raid my channel. One of those would probably be the one. But yeah, I don't recall offhand. I watched Spiffing Brit exploit it by building an ass ton of churches and an inquisition. Which Tropico? Or the game you're referring to? Or that you've been playing? Right, which Tropico game? Tropico 3 was the one that I played a bunch of and really enjoyed. I've not played Tropico 4 yet, I don't think. I think there's a Tropico 5 now as well. What the fuck? How did you get up there? Pretty much every game is breakable. To be honest, I found Tropico was actually pretty challenging to like get an island sort of self-sufficient, and I had to kind of like look up guides on how to do it. And then once I looked up a couple guides and like, whoa, kind of emulated their strategies, I like, I found it was quite a bit easier. But yeah, it's a tough game to crush without a little bit of guidance, I found. Oh, I just realized there's no music. One of the songs, Purity Ring, is unavailable. So this song, Callista calls boat song, and she asks to hear it probably on a daily basis. So the witch was hilarious. She used it to spam, build a ton of churches, and it kept increasing income to insane levels. I mean, that's traditionally how capitalism has worked. Fucking spam religion, make money. Oh, that's Esbern's. Oh, I almost attacked it. Yeah, religion OP for income generation. Get up that way, don't bother yourself. Yeah, I won't right now, certainly, but I don't know, you know, it'd probably be deducible. But well, I'm happy that you decided to stick around. Really, yeah, I appreciate that. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Amen. Yo, Chaotic, how you doing? Every game can be exploited, as you're playing one of the most exploitable games of all time. Fact. Don't blame her. Hey, how's it going, Rollo-sen? How are you? How are you? What is happening? I'm lost. I'm lost. I think this is the way, actually. Yeah, we're chicken, Chaotic. I kind of feel it was D&D related, maybe not. Oh yeah, was it maybe Lorecraft or You're doing good? Awesome, I'm happy to hear that. I'm doing really well. Yeah, I've had a few glasses of wine, I've had some cherry kirsch. I am feeling a bit of a buzz going on. Enjoying my evening, playing some Skyrim, chilling out and chatting. Hey, Ring of Smithing. Necklace of Anarchy. Enemy creatures and people within 15 feet have a chance to attack anything nearby. Whoa. It's like a rage AoE. That's wild. We're not looking to complete a game list, doesn't seem like it. The fuck is Hentai Nazi? That's one that Wyra bought me. Oh dude, that seat looks comfy. I like it.
Come back later, and I may have some work for you.
Wow. Cool trick. Where are we going, Esbern, again?
Did you hear that? Yes. We should proceed cautiously. Not yet.
He's got an interesting party. Necklace is amazing. Yeah, it's pretty intense. Not the interesting you would think, but still, it was that at one point. All right. Out and about having interesting nights with people. Who doesn't like to squat just off from their chair? Yeah, totally. Absolutely. It's a pretty good party trick. Yeah, Hentai Nazi is an amazing game. I would definitely recommend you check it out. It's one of my most viewed videos on YouTube.
Now we are just fellow fugitives from the Thalmor.
It was a fun game.
But I'm not surprised. She was a survivor.
Still need to play it? Absolutely.
they've
It's a
been
classic.
hunting down blades since the Great War, on general principle. But if you mean me, now in particular, maybe they've started to get an inkling of what the return of the dragons means. I don't suppose they want the world to end any more than we do. Or at least they'd prefer to end it on their terms. It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Jerome Mountains. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier.
Inglorious Waifu versus Nazi Zombies is a game, apparently. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, Hentai Nazi is a game. It takes about a half hour to beat. I think it was $1. And it's just a meme game. It's stream friendly. It's not NSFW. And it's pretty ridiculous.
That it was truly the beginning of
A very cheesable boss. Pardon me.
Come back later. I may have some.
Come back later. I may have some work for you. Come back later. Oi. You there. Yeah. Come back later.
And so it ends.
There's a good clip, yeah. Oh my gosh, is that the Mr. Fettuccine Alfredo? How you doing this evening? Are they reforming the Dawn Guard, Vampire Hunters or something, in the old fort near Riften? I consider joining myself. Oh shit. Yeah, I'd recommend checking it out for sure. I have good reason to believe the target will be coming to Riften in the next few days. Discretion is preferred, but elimination of the target is of the highest priority. The usual restrictions on exposure are lifted. You will be reassigned outside Skyrim if necessary, without penalty. Do not fail me. Can't see a game called Hentai Nazi on Steam, though? It's on there. You may have to enable being able to see adult games. It may technically be classified as an adult game simply because of the name. Hey, take the fort. It's going. Oh my god, the moment anything goes down, he summons this fucking Atronak. Just chill, dude. Breathe. So there's some spot underneath the docks that apparently something was like supposed to be left. Oh, it's too hard to see shit down here. I don't know, I read a note saying someone was going to leave something under the docks. Now I can see shit. Feels like they changed the name. Maybe. Both want more to drink and don't. Unless it was just at the end where it goes out of the city. Huh. Do stuff like H Sniper or Hitler on the Moon. I mean, those sound like good games. Do. Collect Helga's debt? Oh, I might as well do some other shit while I'm here. Alright. Where's Helga? What do you owe? Vampire hunting is late-stage capitalism. Rather than create affordable and easy healthcare support for all citizens, they just hunt the infected down for sport. Yeah, you're not wrong. Sweet Helga, last night was the most wonderful night of my life. The things you showed me, the things we did, I could never have dreamt that it was possible. Who even knew that someone could manipulate their body in that manner while wearing Daedric armor boots? You are a true master of the Dibellan arts, my love. A credit to your religion. Perhaps we'll meet again soon, but next time, allow me to bring the trout. Your secret lover. A secret lover. I enjoyed last night. Your secret lover. Whoa, that's not vanilla. She's got erotica up on her walls. Jesus. Yeah, that's new. I don't have any adult mods installed, but I do have a mod that overhauls just like indoor locations in general. So I guess they decided that for this Dibellan lover that they'd have some raunchy art. Wow, that's intense. It should be those that are hidden rather than the first game. Yeah, true enough. Good for her. I saw no nips. Yeah, you weren't quite catching the same art that I was. There's yeah, 2 pieces of art so far that have had full-blown boobies. Boobies! Ever notice there are shackles on her bed? Oh my god, walking into something too fast and damaging yourself, that is peak Skyrim. Are there shackles on her bed? Oh, this is like a bunkhouse.
I'm right here.
Which bed is hers?
It's got your back.
I miss nips.
Even now,
I
the
mean,
All-Maker watches over us.
there's definitely some boobies there. I don't want to focus too heavily on them because I don't want to get fucking banned, but you know, there's some boobs there as well. Is a private room? That'll do me well for tonight. Oh yeah. Couple quick glances at some Skyrim erotica. Alright, none down there.
No matter where the road takes us.
Oh my.
My thoughts are of home.
Boobs are great. I'm a big fan. Boobs are high on my tier list.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
I bet. A lot of orgies.
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean.
Feel all the cheese.
Ever since my parents died and Helga took me
Boobs.
in.
See, that's the thing. Is it, I think everyone appreciates
How
boobs.
was I to know she was such a
That's what's
wretched
so great
woman?
about them.
So now I'm stuck living here while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
That sounds like a bit of a euphemism there. Oh, I just realized I should minimize. There we go.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Weird that she'd be embarrassed about it when she's so open.
I don't want to be responsible for their deaths, or yours.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Shackles on her bed. Wow. A bunch of honey, leather strips. What the fuck? What is this? Are those like rings or something? A little bowl full of rings? A bunch of rejuvenate stamina, restore stamina, fortify stamina. Wow. Trying to have a good time. Rings. Oh my god. Really? Didn't even occur to me. Hey, yeah, I'll take that. Falmer Blood Elixir? The fuck does that do? Just restores a bit of health. Huh. Couple copies of the Lusty Argonian Maid. Wow. This place is just decked out. And all the kink. Amazing. Increase in stamina. A bunch of different keys. Alright, so it's like a brothel, I suppose.
You face danger without hesitation.
Statue of Debella. Damn. There's a horny statue right there.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece
I was gonna have to have the talk with you.
She'd be more help
The
if she
birds
kept
and the
her head out of
bees.
the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
Alright, alright. Well,
What
I've
does he
got a
want now?
message from
I
the
already
action
explained to him
man.
that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself.
Oh,
I could do better
shit.
tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk.
Oh.
I'm not paying you people a single coin.
Well, we're gonna have to make an example of you. What's the... Steal her statue of Debella. Okay.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left. You have my statue. What are you going to do with it? Not Lady Debella. No, please, I can't lose her.
Hey, Jeff.
get the
How you doing, yo?
Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Hey, thanks for the
Look,
cash.
I got the message. What else did you want?
And
Nothing, I'm good.
marks from those men.
Wow. That is one kinky bunkhouse right there. Bow, ba, da, bow, bow. How you doing tonight, Jeff? What's shaking? What's new? Alright, let's head to the Bee and Barb now. Collect another debt.
My food is the best in People of Riften.
Playing some Minecraft, oh yeah.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara
Hey,
is
Zebri.
displeased with your constant inebriation.
I'm doing really well, thank you.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile
How's the weekend, or I guess how was your weekend? Had a little Independence Day shindig. Oh, nice.
We talked about this.
Yeah. I mean, happy, happy America Day to all the folks from the States who are hanging out here. It's at a huge 4th of July party. Nice. Cool. Happy to hear people are having fun with their 4th of July. Hopefully you're enjoying the holiday safely. Have a great day-night time zone, totally. Set off $2,000 in fireworks. Nice. Yeah, hopefully it's not somewhere that's like too dry or whatever. After we just had a city in BC that literally burned to the ground, you know? Something that I can't help thinking about when people are talking about lighting fires everywhere. But yeah, as long as you're not somewhere that you have to worry about it, that's sounds like fun. Go off next door pond where it's all muddy. Nice. Yeah, always happy to hear about people doing their fireworks celebrations out of town where you don't have to worry about, you know, fucking up dogs or anything. Let's go, I guess, this way. One of our guests got hit between the eyes by a piece of debris. At least it wasn't in an eye, though. Well, that's good. Yeah. No, that's the downside of exploding somewhat dangerous things. And is always a slight risk. As long as everyone's safe and sound and happy. Oh, dudes will be revealed over time. Okay. Let's do it this way. There we go. People here start setting off fireworks on June 20th, and it just kind of progresses until next week or so. That's crazy. Fireworks are pretty, though. They can be.
No matter where the
must be
road
made
takes us.
aware of the chaos
My
they've
thoughts are
sown.
at home.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Yeah, you tell them.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Yeah.
Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Smitten with her ever since. In fact,
Well said, Mark. Well said.
marry me. In
Yeah, I
Blackmarsh,
definitely feel
tradition
bad for the
dictates
poor dogs
I
and
already
just
have
cats,
the gold
pets in
band,
general.
But all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to... I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to... Every Argonian wedding proposal
Flawless
band is
amethysts, eh?
supposed to
Okay.
have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design.
Every
Two
Argonian
of the
wedding
gems,
band.
The ones on the outside
There's
represent the
3
couple to be
amethysts.
married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians
hurt my
consider
brain.
a sacred part of our lives. With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do.
I'm sweating so hard. The fucking every time the bedroom door is closed, it
If you mention you know about
just starts getting hotter and hotter in here.
just listen to you.
Up to 27
Please don't
degrees.
harm anyone. I couldn't bear the
Fine.
thought.
Crazy. Flawless amethysts are such a pain in the ass to find. We'll get them eventually.
In fact, they're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender.
We have one right now.
First
And I have a lot
is
going on in the brain
velvet
cell department,
lachets,
as evidence of
which is a
D&D.
mixture of blackberry, honey, and spice.
I don't know. I think that was fun. I always like it when
nightshade.
someone causes trouble for
Perfectly
everybody.
safe, I assure you. Second,
It's always fun.
we have the white gold towel. Last and only for the bravest of souls, we have the cliff. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry?
Hungry. Both. Oh my gosh.
If you'll excuse.
All right. Message.
approve. Boobs, my name is Rox, and I approve this message.
I have other things to attend to.
There you
Looking
go.
for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Who
I knew that
who are you?
kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold. He promised to pay me back.
Amethyst
now
is
he
your
says he's
birthstone. Oh,
broke.
nice. Doing your
End
first
of
ever
story.
playthrough of Skyrim right now. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I remember you mentioned that. I like to think we spent a lot of time having fun. I had a lot of fun actually. I really enjoyed this afternoon's D&D session. Yeah, I really dug that. I'm having a lot of fun
All right.
setting up
all right.
another D&D
guess I
campaign
made
that
enough of
we're
a
about to
shit.
start playing.
No need to waste
Or actually,
any
we're
more
one
time
session
prepping a
into.
stable hand.
Gave it a few tries when it first came out, but never got past the graybeards before I got bored and quit.
That'll teach me to try and make extra coin around this city. What's on your mind?
But there's so much to do that isn't even main quests, like just wandering around and
Well,
oh hi.
friend, how can I help you?
What happened to your
It
blade?
was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn.
You don't look defenseless.
I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye.
Skyrim is the Nords.
better
Yeah, I
than
think
to
that's the
wander
tagline,
away.
right?
Grimsever rests within the Dwemer
Reach the
ruin
maximum
in
limit for
Sintra.
fun, have more fun, and face the
Tread carefully,
consequences.
friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
What happened to you
I was
there?
adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen.
I would take off my shirt, but I don't think that's allowed.
Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I
think
was
that's
wounded
TOS.
badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Ellen standing over
Yeah, I
me, tending
think
to my wound.
if I had past these, it'd be allowed. I don't know. Not like Oblivion, where you start the game near these huge, exciting cities with warrior and thieves guilds right there. Everything felt so barren in Skyrim, so I got bored and quit. I'm now giving it a fair shake, and I really enjoy it now. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the point. Is Skyrim is kind of more rural and stuff like that, but then you can seek out the major cities and like the Mages Guild and the Thieves Guild and stuff like that.
The family represents everything
The
that's wrong with
assassins.
the city. She's bribed countless officials.
Not if you sit
has
in a
friends
pool.
back in the Imperial City and freely associates
I always felt like the
with
main
thieves
story just gives you a tour of the various factions and dungeon types.
everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to
I can
no
see that.
avail. Well,
Yeah, that's
there's
right. It
Ingrid
brings you into the rat
Blackbriar,
way where the Thieves
Maven's
Guild is.
daughter. Strange girl.
Yeah, it kind of
She
brings you to
likes
all the different
spend
cities.
Time down in Elgrim's elixirs
Oh.
working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her
Oh my
empire.
gosh.
He
I'm
follows
getting a
her
little
word
sore.
like a loyal dog follows its
I felt like
And finally,
I feel like the main story. The nice thing it does is
worst
it
of
gives
all of
you
them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
new and unique things to do all the time, which is kind of cool. Like especially near the end, things just I don't know, things really ramp up and get very interesting.
Thank you.
I'm not too interested in dungeons. The guilds don't really exist in the starting towns.
You look strong. Who are you?
Bad idea.
Ah, it burns.
What the fuck?
I've never seen Mjolnir this upset about anything. The city really
No
gets to her.
more.
What the fuck?
Me.
That's it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Welcome.
Don't get any bright ideas. Mjolnir's mine.
What the fuck?
Ah, excellent. We'll just call. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so. It doesn't matter. If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Keep an eye out for a good cow to suit your needs. Don't start any trouble, and I think we'll get along just fine.
Ah, you're back. What have you discovered?
What do you want?
What the fuck?
Mjolnir told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Weird. Oh hey, a locked door. Like catnip to someone with lockpicks. There we go. Another lock. Well, we gonna get our lockpicking skill right up there. Oh my god, I can feel the sweat on my face. Sweating and having some drinks. That's, I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
Green Sever. Sounds like a
I
fierce
am
place.
dehydrated.
Maybe I should give my own weapon a name. But then I might get too attached to it.
The fuck? Tellin J. I've checked with Marimal, and I'm certain an arrangement can be made to incorporate the traditional Argonian bonding ceremony should the need arise. It will be our pleasure to receive you at the temple and to have Marimal perform a marriage ceremony between yourself and Kirava, but we'd request the appropriate tithe be made as we previously discussed. Whatever you decide, I wish you both the best of luck and hope to see you here soon. Okay, so they're getting hitched at the local temple. Nice. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Jim Dandy Hot Sauce, welcome on in. Thank the Lord for real music. Indeed. Yeah, feel free to request some music as well. You can add to the queue with !SR for song request, and then you know, type the name and artist or.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
What is it?
For you, that skill can be bought.
What? Did you think I would spend the rest of my days in that cavern?
This is someone I met somewhere, wasn't it?
Do I look like a necromancer to you? Besides, even if I was, Greywater.
Yeah, the default playlist that I've got on is mostly just video game music and classic rock. So feel free to throw on some other tunes. How you doing this evening, Jim Dandy?
But mortals prefer mead to water, so I ended up here. Although it's going to take some time for me to get used to.
Gotta be careful too with just really like single words, because sometimes it'll be like, oh, you know, you must have been talking about like whatever, some random thing that isn't really what you were looking for.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. You want something or not? No, and I never will. Now get out of my ear.
Yeah, FTL. It's always cool when people recognize it.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't
100 men name your favorite Olympic sport. Good, and you? I'm doing really well. Yeah, it's, I mean, woke up, played D&D for several hours. Now I've had had a couple drinks, you know, hanging out, playing some Skyrim, chilling with folks. Yeah, I'm doing great. Spent a bit of time with the little one. We went in the backyard and played around in the pool. We just got a little, like, cheap inflatable pool in the backyard to help out with the heat. So the little one's been really enjoying that.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
No Family Feud. I mean, you know, people want to, the pond prawn. Okay. People want to engage with some Family Feud questions, they certainly can. Yeah, I tried to help out a bit with little things like that. Yeah. That doesn't necessarily make the day a whole lot better, but oh shit. Oh.
Oh no.
Whew, my goodness.
You're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you?
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman.
Haven't played D&D in quite some time. I feel like I'd enjoy sessions early in the day. I've always done it in the evening and night, and it always felt like an obligation at those times. I enjoy it anytime. I just enjoy playing D&D. The only downside of starting really early is that I woke up at about 10:30, started D&D at 11, went until 3, and then usually we do dinner at about 5:30 or 6, so that meant like my breakfast was also my lunch, which was also my dinner.
So I'm probably gonna be, you know,
What isn't wrong
hungry
with
before I fall asleep, and then,
this city's
yeah, I don't know. It's not a
No one cares about anything except
not a great
themselves.
time to do it. If I'd woken up a little earlier, I could have probably eaten some food first. Fucking Bursey. How's it going, hooligan? How's your Murica day?
Authorities. Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Everyone.
Yeah, I love D&D. I'm currently playing D&D 3 times a week right now.
Keep your head down.
I'm running a game online. I'm playing in a game each week. And then I'm also starting a campaign that we've done one session of. So, yeah.
They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean,
Sick of fireworks? Yeah, I know what you mean. I haven't gone down to see the Canada Day fireworks in years.
Nothing more than ruffians and thugs.
I think you kind of outgrow them at a certain point.
A few extra coin from honest.
Yo, Kuro Densetsu, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing this evening? Oh my god, Chaotic, quick on the shout out. Thank you so much.
These we care for at low cost and special homes.
Tried DMing, I enjoyed playing much more. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Slightly resident care houses eat half as much. Gravely ill are kept alive in care houses.
Hey, Ari Kitten, how's it going? Fiddles. Yeah, what's happening? How's your evening treating you? Oh, Roundabout will not play, video unavailable. On to the next track. Avel Slayer, welcome on in. Kuro, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Rocks! Thank you. How are you liking Death Stranding? And yeah, welcome on in, by the way, those of you who just came in. Rado Treno doing good, awesome. I'm happy to hear that. It's good to see you. Yeah, those of you who are just arriving, it's Sunday. It's Skyrim Sunday, so we're playing Skyrim. We got a whole lot of mods. Nearly 300. We also do Fallout 4 on Fridays. I've got about 120 mods for that one. And the rest of the week, we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We've actually played our way through all the other games in the trilogy. So we played Dragon Age Origins and then imported our progress to Dragon Age 2 and then ported our progress to Inquisition. So now we're still in the early game in Inquisition. So if you like RPGs, welcome on in. If you don't like RPGs, I don't know, might not be the best place. Death Stranding's awesome. Just started it up. Nice. I was really enjoying it, but I didn't end up finishing it. I didn't play it there that much. I kind of got derailed. The liquor cabinet's always nice to look at. Yeah, a lot of options. Over here. We got super disenchanted with fireworks after going to Disney World, though. Realizing they lit up a tenth of Florida on the daily with fireworks, terrorizing the wildlife, smoking out the place daily. Yeah, I know. It's rough. The ethics of fireworks are pretty dubious. Love me some Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim is amazing. I waited outside EB Games for the midnight release on November 11th, 2011. I remember it was 11/11/11 was the release date. I liked that the next Elder Scrolls game, I believe, is planned to release... No, not Elder Scrolls. It's their space game. I forget what it's called. But the next major Bethesda open world game is going to also release on November 11th, which I feel is kind of an homage to the 11/11/11 thing. Starfield. Thank you. Yes. Love RPGs. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, Skyrim is great. I've always enjoyed it. I've loved the Elder Scrolls games for a long time. I loved the Fallout games as well, since they were isometric tactical games. So yeah, we in fact we were just playing through other RPGs at one point, and then quite a few people. There's like someone just kind of mentioned like, oh, I'm just in the process of modding Skyrim. And then someone else was like, oh, nice, I'm doing the same. And then someone else was like, oh, that's funny, I was just about to like start a modding thing too. And so a bunch of people are just talking about like their mod lists, mods they love, mods they can't do without. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's start doing Skyrim once a week, just because like I love the game. Everyone else obviously loves it. So yeah, just like
an excuse to play a bit of Skyrim now and then. Played VR Skyrim, works pretty well, and you can mod it. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Flying Circus. Yeah, I would definitely try that out. I don't have any VR stuff right now. I'm on the fence. I've been waffling. I've been considering it. Morrowind's my fave. Skyrim is my favorite. Personally, I think Morrowind was really good at the time. I prefer Oblivion. I think Oblivion did a bit of a better job in terms of graphics and story and making the world feel more full and sort of, yeah, just like density of quests and stuff like that, dungeons. And then Skyrim massively outdid that. So I just think they've just gotten fucking better and better and better with every single game, in my opinion. But that said, they're all great. Like, I love them all. Such good games. I'm not tuned into Bethesda for the near future. 76 soured me pretty hard. Oh, well, yeah, Fallout 76 I haven't interacted with at all. I haven't really seen it at all. I haven't played it. I have no interest. Same with Elder Scrolls Online. But next time like a main Fallout or Elder Scrolls game comes out, I'm on it. I can't get enough of them. And I'll definitely check out their what do you say, Starfield. I'll check it out for sure. If it's a big open world fucking single player RPG, that's what I want to play. That's my absolute jam. Yeah, Skyrim. I bought Skyrim VR, but only played it for like an hour. Why so short? Was it just not for you, or you just like haven't gotten a chance to get back to it, or? Morrowind and Oblivion are on the Steam summer sale for like $8 together. That's so crazy. I'm looking forward to Morrowind, or whatever it's called, the Morrowind game ported into Skyrim's engine, and same with Skyblivion. I think that's going to be really amazing as well. I think it's going to be, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for those games to just look and feel better, and use like updated mechanics and stuff like that. I think that's going to be spectacular. Yeah, fantastic. I haven't played 76, but I've been keeping up with it, and particularly the business model of it. Oh yeah. I haven't been keeping up at all with it. What's going on with the business model of it? Is it just like the sort of DLC thing, like The Sims, where they just keep releasing, you know, bit of content after bit of content until they've charged $1,000 for the fucking game? 76 has gotten better with the new content releases, but its launch was just a dumpster fire. Yeah, I remember its launch. Everyone was incredibly disappointed with it. I didn't like the VR motion system. Oh, that's too bad. Ooh, remix. Yeah, all fan-made. Teleporting around kills a lot of the Skyrim immersion for me. I guess I could see that. You could just not fast travel. I think on the hardest mode, on survival mode or whatever, I don't think you can fast travel. Rebuffers, rather. I think they are technically remakes. I think they're being built from the ground up in a new engine. Bezos should just give me money for me to work out a reissue of New Vegas. Got the ideas? Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I'm into it. I'd love to see it. Yeah, double rainbow. Oh my god. Yeah, there's that's the meme corner. There's just a spot down at the bottom of the screen for a different meme. You can change the meme as you like. You can change the meme to another random meme, I should say. There's close to 50 of them that it'll randomly switch to. Yeah, totally. Fast travel's up to the player. Absolutely. It's like, well, I heard a couple people were griping on Fallout 4 saying like, it sucks. The settlement system is terrible. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't want to do settlements. Like, fuck Fallout 4. I was like, well, don't do the settlement thing then. Like, what are you talking about? Just like, don't make it part of your game. Like, it's totally up to you which parts of the game you want to engage in. Disliking a game because it has content in it, added content on top of sort of the base game that you don't enjoy, is crazy. It's like, I don't know. I just don't get it. It's like, I didn't ask for a side of fries. This is bullshit. It's like, well, don't eat the fucking fries then. Like, it's just a freebie. Have some fries if you want, or don't eat them. You don't use the teleport in the VR version. You can walk around, but motion sickness is bad. That's unfortunate. I don't think I'm prone to motion sickness, but I might be. I don't really know. I haven't played with VR enough to know. I play modes of games where fast travel is prohibited. I wouldn't say it enhanced my experience. Yeah, I'm
I'm all about fast travel personally. I don't need the immersion. I've played so many video games at this point that immersion really isn't much of a thing for me anymore. I play games more for the aesthetic or the mechanic or the story, or I need something else. I find it hard to get immersed in a game nowadays. Yeah. You're gonna want that cowbell on the album. Love Fallout 4 settlements. Yeah, I enjoy them too. And playing with the Sim settlements mod is fucking crazy. Where your settlers like build their own structures and decide what type of house or whatever they're gonna build, and like do their own farming, and you can like automate all the systems. I think it's very cool. Settlements were super fun. Yeah, I fucking Fallout 4 and Skyrim both I think are the pinnacle of those franchises personally. There's no way to figure out the meme order then. There's no order, it's actually fully randomized. No pirates tonight? Oh, there could be. I just haven't been running pirates because there's been no request for it. No one's asked for any. I think a lot of people aren't super wild about it. But if you're feeling some pirates, there certainly could be. I've got it ready to go. Let's do it. Yeah, if anybody wants to take part in these mini games, we've got pirates going on. We also have stream raiders going on. I love it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. There's I think one part of Fallout 4 that requires the settlement system in the late game. One requisite structure needs to be built. Yeah, but it's not even the settlement system. It's just like you just have to like go and like build a thing. But it doesn't really use the settlement system per se. It's more just like you've got to like build a thing as part of the story. Boom, boom. I'm trying to blow away in there for us to get the X. Oh, I could have leveled this up before I did that. Oh well. I made some cool ass settlements within the constraints of no mods since I played on PS4. Nice. Yeah, I didn't play with mods when I first played. I made settlements I was happy with, but nothing like spectacular. VR is amazing with Skyrim. I can see all the little coin purses and chests that I missed on PC because I can see. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that idea. You're just like, you just see everything that much closer. I wasn't super impressed with most of the YouTube builds that were just flooded with mods and felt kind of soulless. I didn't know about pirates. Yeah, so it's a brand new game that's being done by the Stream Raiders folks. So we've got, yeah, you can take part in this. Absolutely, you should. It's a neat little game. It's closed alpha though, so it's like brand new. So you know, it's a little bit buggy and it's not totally fleshed out. You know, it's still in its early access. I'm one of only I think 40 captains that are running the game currently that got like an invite to the alpha, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of exclusive. And then of course we've got Stream Raiders as well. And I've been running Stream Raiders on my stream since fucking 2019. So that's one that I've got, I've got a bunch of skins in. We're up to 15 skins, at this point. I'm excited. I'm looking now. Nice. The mods allowed on PS4 are pretty constrained. I ended up using a scrapping mod that could scrap excess debris and trash in settlements. Cleaning out the settlements was nice. Nice. That is kind of nice, actually.
It's our name for the old sewers.
Really hitting the skins up in here. Oh, we got so many of them. I mean, look at those little skins down at the bottom. Tell me that fucking angry flaming dryer isn't amazing.
The guild stalks the place.
Adorbs.
Thugs that aren't good enough to join. So
yeah, I need to drink more water. I've had all this fucking wine and had some cherry kirsch. I'm feeling it.
Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore.
Oh my god.
Look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
Oh, this guy was easy to convince. I didn't even have to get rough with his stuff. If you know what I mean. Never mind. I don't think I know what I mean, actually, after I saying that. Oh, yeah. Let's go fuck around in his basement. Listen to Zeppelin and eat cheddar cheese. Little troop of rock goblins. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I love it. I'm super happy with them. To a concerned citizen. Concerned citizen, you've received this letter because you're a businessman in Riften who's sick and tired of being pushed around by the Blackbriar family and their cronies. You're sick of the Thieves Guild taking your last coin from your already meager earnings, and you're sick of the corruption that runs through Mistvale Keep like a disease. We at the Society of Mercantile Freedom in Riften are behind you and wish to unify to fight our common enemies. Join us, and together we'll stand up and smash the injustice that ruined this once fine city. If you're interested in becoming a part of our organization, simply mark your business with a white X and you'll be contacted by a representative. The Society of Mercantile Freedom in Riften. Oh, haste time. Bloop. And... shut up, it's Stream Raiders time. Oh, I think we might take him another minute before we start this battle, actually, you know? Hang on, let me catch up on chat. Odds are high you don't have to deal with the baby for a while. He was always the hard one for me. Maybe it's because it's the third one, so he already knew. Like, a word had caught on, you know? Just remembered I'm in charge for a week. Nice. Boss babe sounds more positive than boss bitch. Some of my coworkers amped up on caffeine. Yeah, coffee's a hell of a drug. You need more cheddar cheese, absolutely. More cheese in your life. Nice, Mark killed the epic spider using an adorable little skin right there. No sugar tonight in my coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea. My poor little barbarian is like running around trying to get to enemies and they keep getting killed before he can get there. Oh, none of these guys can attack the airborne ones. Oh my gosh. They're just standing there taking it. That's fine, a good distraction. Get them, get them support potions. There's a lot of bugs. That was a surprising number of enemies in that map. That was kind of crazy, actually. Let's go up here so we can get 3 treasure chests. What are my other quests? Place mages. Drop mages, get money. Oof. Another like 3 battles before I can put a mage down. All right. So this is my new formation. This is how I roll. This formation allows everything that's placed on one of these icons to be hasted, to go into battle hasted. So unfortunately this tank won't be Nyara because it wasn't quite placed on one of the tank icons. But that's the plan. Who do you think's more influential, Chris Rock or Robin Williams? Robin Williams. First, don't consider race a factor. I literally wouldn't have occurred to me. But yeah, definitely I would consider Robin Williams to be more influential in terms of the comedy world. Just a bigger career, a longer career. Race is probably integral to that question. Yeah, I mean, at its heart, fundamentally, certainly race plays a part in how much fame any individual is capable of amassing. I know Eddie Murphy talked about how when he started on the scene, Richard Pryor like really didn't like him, and Richard Pryor was like his hero, so he was like he didn't understand, and it was because at that point they knew that, I mean, basically there was only room for one black guy, one like black comic, and it was Pryor, which meant that if he was going to start getting big, then it was kind of in certain ways it was going to be stepping on his career. Because unfortunately, that's the way that, you know, it worked. There was only only enough room for one famous black dude on TV. Same with like tons of shows would just have like their one kind of token black guy, and fortunately I think at this point things have gotten a little bit more kind of representative of actual populations. But it also depends on where you look. Not everywhere. Robin Williams have distinctly different advantages throughout life? Absolutely, yeah. But I would say that, end result, Robin Williams would be, I would say, the more influential individual. I've definitely gone in a circle. I think this is going backward. Boy, I fucking hate the rat way. This is my least favorite part of Skyrim. Yeah, I'm... It's this hub that I'm confused at. There's one way there, one way there, one there. Oh, this is the Ragged Flagon. Okay. There's some very samey caverns throughout the game, but these sewers are so freaking weird. Yeah, it's rough. It's not a thing where you can just like hug the right or whatever, you know?
I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. First of all, you did it clean. I like that.
Here's the cash, dude.
Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something.
Dumping bodies. I thought the Thieves Guild didn't kill people when they did their missions.
Quite useful.
That was like a whole tenet of them.
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself.
I do like being paid in quests in loot instead of just gold, because you can always just sell the loot for gold. But it's cool having like a specific physical thing, you know?
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood.
I enjoy the Thieves Guild, but its existence is so fucking ridiculous. I like Terry Pratchett's Thieves Guild, where they have to get like a license to go and, you know, steal things from people, and then when they get caught, they're just like, I've got a license. So you know, if the cops show up, they're like, yeah, no, he's allowed. He's got a license for it.
What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately.
Weird ass organized crime thing going on everywhere. Officially, unofficial.
Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry
I mean,
about
I think it's supposed to be like the mafia, you know?
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
First quest didn't start with bumping into a random high-ranking guild member? Does it? I don't even remember that.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
Where do you usually run into the high-ranking member?
My thoughts are of home.
At the high-ranking brothel. Oh my god. Womp womp.
Keep following. It isn't far.
Keep walking? The fuck do you mean keep following? Go, dude.
Even now, the All-Maker watches over us.
It should start with you donating some gold to the homeless, then stealing something for them, then they tell you there's like second in command. You do that quest where you stole a ring and put it in the other guy's pocket. I don't think I did that. No, I think I learned about the Thieves Guild from going into the Ratway, actually, for the Blades quest line. Nice, I'm just allowed to take whatever the fuck I want now.
Like, okay, I'm in the guild. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll take these and some of those and... These guild gloves, thank you very much. Domo arigato, Mr. Abato. Brynjolf. Oh, you meet him early? Happens the first time you go into the square normally? Like in Riften? To Brynjolf. This Golden Glow Estate situation is getting out of hand. I want you to find someone capable to take care of it. Maven Blackbriar's breathing down my neck, and I just can't have that right now. Send Vex if you have to, but I want it handled immediately. Brynjolf, I'm certain that there's some kind of rival Thieves guild manifesting itself up here in Windhelm. Soon as things settle down with your own, why don't you send someone up here to investigate? Sure, you'll find I can open quite a few doors for the guild once you've re-established yourselves up here. Remember, friends are difficult to come by these days. Don't disappoint me. Bunch of leather strips are useful for crafting. I have so many crafting materials though, it's kind of silly. Rune, I've used every source at my disposal, and I still can't find a trace of your parents. Whoever they are, they've completely erased themselves from history. This is quite a feat considering the quality of my sources. If I come up with anything else, I'll be certain to contact you.
Watch me outrun the town guard sometime.
If you have a stolen item on you and you go into the Riften Square, the quest usually starts. It gets you into the guild, but you skipped that. Oh, okay. Cool. Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lass?
I've been part of this guild for as long as Mercer's been guildmaster.
Cool, bro.
Might not be as big as some of my fellow Nords, but in a fight, they can barely lay a hand on you.
I'm right behind
You're a slippery little weasel, eh? Ooh, water breathing, sick. And invisibility, also useful. Boy, everyone's got this Blackbriar booze on them, eh?
Yeah, Rudy. Just like your thing. Need something? Need something?
Have no idea what my birth name really is. Frankly, I don't care.
Methinks you doth protest too much. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Say sexy my long-haired goddess. Have a good evening. Sleep well. You know, have that restful ass sleep. Keep your eyes on Sapphire. There's more to her than meets the eye. Oh shit, she's a transformer. Transformers. That's quite the claim. Claiming someone's a transformer. Mercer, I'd consider it a personal favor if I could once again utilize Cynric's unique skills for a delicate situation in the Stidna mines. Close friend has been incarcerated in that horrible place, and I should like him freed as soon as possible. I'd recommend Cynric avoid the forest-thorn element that's prevalent within the mine and stick to as simple as an escape plan as possible. Mercer, I've pressed our contact with the East Empire Company for free information, but that lizard's as stubborn as he is careless. He claims the company has nothing to offer, but I think he's hiding something. I suggest that you refrain from having him visited by the Brotherhood for now. He may yet be of some use to us. Oh my goodness. Oh, is this a full-blown cameo? Oh man, here I am just trying to think of different accents to do for these different characters, and then you go dragging me into the mix. Oh, thank you kindly. Yeah, well, now if I read something, I'm going to have to, you know, put on an accent, and that's going to be tricky, you know, kind of like an Inception kind of deal, you know. Well, with any luck, there's no more books in this place, so we won't really have to worry about it. I can deal with Brynjolf almost right away, and he's more like the number 3 instead of number 2, but yeah, if I were running a criminal guild, I would need the recruiting to be at least 1 or 2 levels removed. Well, I don't know, number 3 does sound like 2 levels removed, so, you know, I think that's actually kind of perfect.
Oh, are these just chests meant for practicing on? I wonder if these even have anything. Are you the long-haired goddess, or am I? I suspect it's you. Do. Am I allowed to be picking this lock? I just realized when I broke a pick and it immediately left the lock picking screen, usually that means that it's because you're being witnessed that it like dumps you out of this screen entirely. Maybe I should be sneaky about my lock picking. Do. Is your favorite boss score ever? Nice. Oh, I see. There's stuff in here. Oh my god. Yeah, a little FF9 action. I also really love Vivi's song, but I mean, that's not a boss song, obviously. Oh my god, so close. I'm getting blue balls with this fucking lockpicking minigame here. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, fuck yeah. Feels good. Oh. Got some shaman robes, put burnt book. Brutal. That other chest had much better shit in it. Let's go. Yeah, the Final Fantasy games have amazing soundtracks. Nobu really knows what he's doing. Do-do. Do-do. Boo-do. Ba-dum. Hey, some Thieves Guild boots. I'll take them. Thieves Guild hood. Yes, please. Some gloves. All right. I'll take all your magic shit. I see the glow. Oh. A lesson in lockpicking. Awesome. Okay.
Name's rumored. Have no idea what my birth name really is. Frankly,
Yeah, that's the second time you mentioned you don't care what your birth name is, dude. I mean, thinks you doth, you know, protest too much. Okay. Well, this place is fully looted. What's the plan?
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Golf.
Oh, that voice.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. When you play by the rules, you walk away rich.
That's the voice of a lot of characters in this game.
And you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Exclamation mark wrong song removes the last song that you added. That like successfully added.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment.
I don't think his facial hair is vanilla.
Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin, Mallory, and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Okay.
Golden Glow Estate is a B-Far. We need you to teach
Alright,
him
well,
a lesson by burning.
I'm in the fucking Thieves Guild now.
That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want... Maven prefers that Aaron... The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look fool. They're built like small fortresses. Besides, nothing tells the people... I'll give you one good reason. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profit. We had an arrangement with Maven. If the workers had a dispute, in return, Maven allowed us to... Let me... Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain. And out of the clear blue, so we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of... Aye. Arengoth sent the city... In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Alright, I'll go chat with Vex. Ba-da-ba-down, 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 ba-da-ba-down. Just notice just making that sound. The subtitles, like, what to put down, put your carpet down. Ba-da-ba-down, ba-da-ba-down. The carpet down, ba-da-ba-down.
So, you're Brignon. I don't know about the others. The Flagon used to... last few years. Take a look.
Yeah, what you got? You wanna buy some of my bullshit? I have a lot of bullshit to be bought. Take my robes. Oh, they just pickpocket. Well, whatever. I'll try and disenchant some of these things. I have party shoes. Do you have party shoes? You just came up with the lyrics to this song.
Now that you mention it, there is.
One of my favorites to play.
I have a
Not this remix, it's a bop though.
Shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some... I'm told they're the Ravens. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes. And there... I can't believe it. Here, take this. This should cover your end of the work nicely. Aye.
Brynjolf, eh? Bloody guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Sure, I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The Flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart.
Is it? I guess so.
Decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond
been
just
cursed.
you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we
Bit
do.
of a wild theory.
We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of
Classic.
work available, that could find us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Smelling like a rose. Let me just check something. Okay. Hey, can you train me to sneak? Dude, why can no one ever teach me more about different things?
Watch yourself out there.
Yo.
Start your engines.
Oh, those jiggle physics. Look at that peel go. How's it going tonight, man?
Coin for the fruits of your labor. You should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she will cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the trading room. Just talk to Nipper. He'll show you around. Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every things.
This guy just gives me like infinite repeatable quests, right?
Thanks to Maven,
if I remember correctly.
We still have some pull in Riften.
I am a banana. Maybe got me wanting to play this now. I know this song in particular just reminds me of like, oh man, like playing a little skipping game and like all the different things that are in that first area. It's a good game. Talk to Vex, eh? Alright. What does Vex have to say about this? Whoa, I don't... You weren't here before.
It moves, but it does not step. The dust does not stir, and the floor sleeps. Knives is surprised to learn that it is...
Just a bad student. After I beat FF9 on my PS4, I immediately bought it on my Switch. Why? This is the guy who plays Alfred in Christopher Nolan's Batman series. He also voiced the Penguin in the Arkham games. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Its mouth is much noisier than its feet. One will get it killed.
You can play it in bed on the pooper if I so choose. Why not just get it on mobile? Then you can really play it anywhere. It must be on mobile at this point, right?
It is not.
Oh, my neck is sweaty.
So it depends on its
It's hot in here.
It can only see.
Takes me right back to the first time I played it, and I just want to coddle that memory. I've never beaten FF9.
20 paces to the east, a thief scratches his ears. 50 paces further, a beggar sighs.
You remix?
His coin. 2 stories
I like buttons.
a couple says
Off to bed. Have an awesome night, Jeannie.
while underneath in the catacomb.
Want an ice blanket? Nope.
Weeps for her husband. The cat hears, the mind knows. Minutes before anything is seen. It's up. True. They say the Khajiit are born into the guild. Knives thinks he was born an assassin, raised abroad, and adopted by thieves. Knives was the last of a litter of 3, and slew the one who gave birth to him. Many would say the same, if not for the mane on his back. It runs crimson, while his father's wear grey. It was an ill omen, and Knives' father was a superstitious cat. The very sight of this one threw him into a rage. On those nights, he would wander the village sands, waiting for
Wanting a better view of the water here.
He was drawn to the back alleys and the aroma of them. If he was tired or hungry, he warmed his way through the crowds outside the skooma huts, picking the pockets of those who had one too many. Only one night, he picked the wrong. Yes, he convinced Knives he was right side up, when in truth, he was upside down. Knives did not know this, because the cat always landed on his feet. To heed the call of the Black Sacrament, young Knives was eager to please his mentor. Some say Knives should not have betrayed Raz, but why kill him? Well, it It was easier for Knives to murder his mentor than to tell him no.
Damn, I think this is one of the interesting NPCs who's just got like a lot of fucking lore and voice acting who doesn't even exist in vanilla.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Oh? Are you the fence or something?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some
Makes
coin
sense. You
for
sit
it.
next to all the
Minus a
cargo.
little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get dirged and knock you over your head and dump you? Look, I've been in this business a long time. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
I don't really need 2 of all of these. Bump up your magicka by 20 or increase destruction by 12%. I think that bumping up destruction damage is better than just having more mana. I have no idea which of these I can disenchant. I don't remember what things I already had. Destruction spell is 30% stronger. Destruction spell is 22% stronger. Well, let's yeet the one that doesn't have as big an effect. I loved this FF9 and Ocarina of Time mashup. I haven't played a Zelda game in quite some time, aside from Cadence and Hyrule Warriors. I haven't played a Zelda game in a while, aside from these 2 Zelda games. But I get what you're saying. So I got an RCA to HDMI. I might give the old Ocarina a spin again. Nice. Ooh, complete heal. There we go. Spirit Temple's a jam. Been curious about Cadence. That's one of the few I haven't played. Most of the new ones, since I haven't got a Switch. Ah. Music in Cadence is fantastic. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Yeah, it's basically just like a Zelda licensed version of Crypt of the Necrodancer, right? There we go. There we go. Oh, and we get to do a treasure trove next. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Got a nice little chunk of dudes to haste. And we can also fire away over here. I'm gonna destroy as many of these rocks as possible. There we go. Thunder's truck. You've been Thunder's truck. Oh, we raving now. Oh my god. This makes it very, very hard to try and play the game. There we go. I don't know. Good enough. You've been boom, 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 Thunder's truck. Mago's mead, huh? Any garbage I've accidentally picked up? Yeah, I knew it.
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for training. We've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nirwin,
Sick.
and Vipper.
Well, let's try and get some training. So far, I've met like 2 people who are like, ah, you're too good at what you do.
I can make your problems with the law go away. For a small fee, of course. Very well. Which will just put a bounty on you? The guards won't be bothering you anymore.
I've got
Cool.
your back.
I didn't even know I had a bounty out on me.
All eyes are on you, lass.
You alright, Brynjolf?
Don't
You
disappoint us. You watch
fucking,
yourself on that
you
island.
just got your head down on the table.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear.
This was amazing when I was like 15 when it came out.
This rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dragon a ratway would be robbing Rift and Blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it?
Steal the
Can we
platter
understand
instead.
Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? There's nothing more I can teach you.
Man, no one can teach me fucking anything about anything.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it is.
Oh, she's one of the people who knows about
The stone
gems?
was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been... Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher
Good night,
had more
sweetie.
than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for... And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need. Are you kidding me? Ever since... when the coin dried up, we had the best of everything down here.
Does doing little
The only
side
way this
quests
place will ever
actually
return to
improve
its
the
glory
place?
days. The flagon was
Because my
once a
guess is
city
not.
beneath... If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again. Come on, take another job so we can both
All
make
the
some money.
songs, indeed. Yeah, music is simple. At its core.
I have work if you've got the backbone. Yes, my thing?
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
A shipment's arrived and the following items are on your list. You want in? I need to see the gold. Aw, yes! Managed to fucking steal that note finally.
All eyes are on you, lass.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Alright. Kind of funky that there's a,
Hey, did you say something? We should keep...
there's a pub that involves like fighting your way through a bunch of
Come here a second.
different like
I used to live in Valenwood,
rats
working at
and
my father's winery.
all kinds of different stuff in order to get to.
We were doing well, because it was dull. Every day was the same. I just wanted a little excitement. I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood, made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. Well, after a while, my father called either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me... I ended up in Skyrim, thanks to... He introduced me to
Quite the
Gallet,
backstory.
and you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Oh no, my fucking... my cloak's gonna get wet.
Need something? Good to see you again, friend.
So what now?
Nice. Alright.
Careful. Riften's not the safest place for a nighttime stroll.
Ah. Dangerous town, eh? Hey, a motherfucking bird plane? Because I hate to break it to you, that doesn't exist. Oh, the Stones of Baron's Eye actually marked on my map for once. Oh, that's awesome. That must have been part of one of the mods. That's sick. I've never gotten them all. Alright, let's get Esbern over to the Blades. Oh, does anyone... Oh. I guess there's no mods in chat. Never mind. Hang on, I gotta wait until the area finishes loading before I can tab out and skip the outro. The downside of YouTube tracks, there's just this super long fucking outro from the people who add their songs to them. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us, share. Hit up our Patreon.
Come on in. We got warm food.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
What is it?
I'm right here.
It's good to see you. It's been
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been
No matter where
too
the road
long,
takes
old
us,
friend. Too
my
long.
thoughts are of home.
Plenty of mods in the
Well-
game though, eh? Yeah, totally.
You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a
I might
place
beg to differ.
Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Yes?
This way.
I'm going.
I've got your back.
You alright, yo? There's a bed right there. Just realized my timed messages haven't really been occurring, I think. Yeah, they're set to like activate. Weird. Like the weekly contest messages that should pop up in chat now and then, I've noticed haven't really been showing up.
Patience, give me a moment and I'll explain everything.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose, so we must locate. Let me show you. No, I had it here somewhere.
25% on that Ring of Smithing is probably higher than I'll ever be able to do, but fuck it. Get our enchanting up there.
You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's
Yo, Vlad.
to set down in stone all
How you doing tonight?
their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries.
Cool. Thanks.
A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Human.
What are you getting at?
You mean?
No, I think you're
you don't
mistaken.
mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall?
I'm Rox.
Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragon?
I only just noticed the sort of ambient smoke in here.
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
I'm right here.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but Skyhaven Temple it is then.
I knew you'd have something for
Still here.
I've told you where Skyhaven Temple is. I'll trust you. Alduin's Wall was created by the ancient Akaviri Dragon Guard, the forerunners of the Blades. One of the lost secrets of the Blades, where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return, part history, part prophecy. Its location was lost for centuries, but I know where it is. Skyhaven Temple, an ancient
I know the area
Blade
of the Reach that
sanctuary,
Esbern's talking
hidden
about.
within the
Near what's now
crannies of
known.
the Reach.
We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. From Riverwood? Or you... Either way, the Reach is wild country. We'll meet you there. Be careful. That part of the Reach...
I'm doing a hard save in a minute. Oh, goddamn. I'm realizing... What's a treasure trove? So I should probably wait. I'll let more people get in on that. There's only 10 minutes left to scour this map for the things we're looking for. Where's a spot I can search that isn't kind of already claimed by folks? One more shot. Let's do... There we go. Yeah, we'll leave that for a minute. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, I forgot about the two cellos, guys. They do pretty good videos. Like very high quality costumes and everything. I think I'm gonna start taking a look at maybe winding down a little bit. We've got someone who's doing Dark Souls Soul Level 1 all bosses. Karu TV. She's pretty entertaining. Why don't we jump ship and head over there? If anybody wants to take part in a raid. It's getting late. I'm getting a little tired. And yeah, I want to just like pound back some water and start getting ready for bed. But yeah, if you take part in the raid, you know, you get some channel points, and yeah, if you feel like copy pasting a Rocks raid message, then we can all bomb in there and have a big old, you know, big old splash when we arrive. I'll fire off a couple more Stream Raiders battles. And Stream Pirates and stuff before I head to bed. And yeah, I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. I think I'm probably gonna do a few more Stream Raiders battles actually, simply because I want to be able to drop one more mage before this quest expires, because I really need the gold, and my cooldown for mages is still pretty long. So have an awesome night. Vlad, take the fort. Jeff, Snowmans, whoever else might be still around and lurking. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for the raids, the follows, hype train, bits and subs. And yeah, if you want to copy paste a raid message, please do. And I'll see you over in Karu's channel. Sleep well, and I'll see you on Wednesday for some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Have an awesome night and stay hydrated.